Johnson, how the hell are we doing? NFL admin, we lactated dog. We lactated dog. Mother love us.
That is me. Wildflower.
Girl, what have you done?
The Fan of the Year trophy just shattered.
They got forward! I broke something, I don't care! They got forward! Yes!
No!
They snap it at 6 seconds!
No!
What are
Game
you
over!
doing?
Game over!
It is over!
Let's make some noise.
Oh my God, he caught that ball. Jaden Reed! What a catch! Romeo Dobbs! It's no good! It's no good! It got blocked! And it's gonna be, oh my God! It bounces off the Bears! A miracle in DC!
$1 million for children of fallen patriots.
Over $2 million for charity.
Did it, man.
Yeah, we did.
It's frackin' time.
Let's go, baby! Woo! It's Thursday night. Ahem. Flag. Grossi Posse Nation, welcome to another episode of Packcast, the podcast where you don't have to be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I totally forgot to turn the lights on. I'm your host, Tom Grossi. I messed up the intro too. We here. Oh, forgot to turn on the lights. Oops. You know, just, I was so ready today too. I was like, all right, as soon as it turns 8:10, we're gonna start getting it going live. We set the mics up, and then of course, yeah, we didn't do that. Oh, but we here. How the heck are we doing, folks? Oh, I got the pen. We flipped it. Of course, see, that's what happens. I've been flipping with this pen that has a broken thing here, so it's quite sharp, because just flipping a regular pen wasn't doing it for me anymore. They did not. Exactly, forgetting to pay the electric bill out here. What are your picks? You can see I released a 30-plus minute video yesterday for NFL Week 12 predictions. We're trying not to, Kevin. How we all doing, folks? Great to see you. Happy Thursday. Just put it in my, in the chat. Yeah, after this game, folks, we got 5 more Thursday night games, and that is all. So, it's week 12. We are 2/3 of the way through the season, or about to be after this week. Just got to enjoy it. And with Tuesday night, so Tree is fluent both in German and Spanish. Big envy. Big envy. Tree, you just never know with that guy. You know? Say it to her. Just realized Amazon should have done the Brazil game. Brazil! Guy, tour, what are some of your favorite movies of all time? Comedies, Airplane, Spaceballs have to be up there. I'm a big Casablanca fan. Whiplash, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Arrival. Yeah, those are like some of the more modern ones besides Casablanca, obviously. Yeah. Giovanni with a tour, laundry counter over under. Let's go 11. Let's just go 11. Let's do it. Again, folks, if you're in the States, you can watch this for free, twitch.tv/Prime Video. You do not need an Amazon Prime account. You can watch it for free. Oh, come on, you got Young Frankenstein, you got Robin Hood Men in Tights, you got Top Secret. There's so many great ones. I'm ready for the 3-0 classic tonight. This is going to be a really interesting matchup between the Bills offense and this Texans defense, because while the Texans offense is definitely not great, yeah, there's the Bills defense, so we might have a low-scoring game. Alpha Day Tour, Dolphins a real contender if they beat the Jets. Of course, obviously. How is Wicked? We both agreed that we liked the first one better, but there was a couple of numbers in there that was really done well. So, yeah, and Maya was happy. That's the most important thing. Sad that they fired the Bears win. No longer be sad Bears fan, but happy Bears fan won, which probably not happened, but go Chicago. Hey, big game. Big games coming up, and both of our teams going to be playing on short weeks because the Packers, they play the Vikings on Sunday, and then they're going to play the Lions on Thursday, and then, of course, the Bears turn around. They have that Black Friday game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Big game. Big game. Yeah, no, Howie, I would not be surprised if the Texans wind up winning this matchup. It's just going to depend on what their offense looks like, if they're going to be able to score points. So, that's it. That's it. Oh, they are NFL fandom. They're pretty good. Super birthday tour. By the way, the Ashes start tonight. Go England. Go England. Oh, the first Wicked movie was on NBC. Was it now? For $1,000,000 Tom, liked your videos posted this week, and thank you for not putting the Seahawks down too far in power rankings, because a lot of people would say their season's over after that one bad play. I don't think, I gotta be honest with you, I don't know what reputable person is saying that their season's over. It obviously is a really bad game by Sam Darnold, but again, I have even more respect for that Seahawks defense after that. You just gotta pray that, Darnold is not gonna show up like that every single week, So... Darren, a dream with a fire. It's either be a high-scoring clinic or a safety ball. How's your Italian? Umpa. Yeah, I could see, again, I don't know if it's going to be high-scoring because I don't know if the Bills are going to be able to score a ton of points against this Texans defense. But yeah, I mean, it really is a classic matchup between great offense and great defense. But who knows, man, because the Bills have been inconsistent, I would say, on offense. Danny with the fire is a Vikings fan. Why is the NFL basement dark and damp and smell weird? Yep, sorry, that's what happens. The Bears have been down there a long time, so they have been using every crevice. Every crevice. Yeah, the Texans are in all red tonight, and they're going to be starting off with the ball as the Bills are lining up to kick this one away from NRG Stadium. And ladies and gentlemen, the kick is away, and let's get into Thursday Night Football. Returned inside the 5, going to be to the 10-15, is going to be up to the 20, and is going to be brought down right around the 22, and we will see General Mills take the field. Let's go. Watch out for that asbestos. That is true. Very, very true. You have the Titans next year, and the Cardinals and Giants most likely will get an easier schedule. That is fair. That is very, very fair. And here comes Davis Mills 2-0 after getting that game-winning field goal over the Titans in an ugly game on Sunday. So we'll see if he's going to be able to bring his Houston Texans to victory. There's C.J. Stroud chilling on the sideline, still missing the time from that concussion. Hey, Kelsey, thank you very much for the 5 memberships. Appreciate the hell out of you. It is 1st and 10. Texans with their very red and shiny helmets. And Davis Mills dumps it off to the left side, and it is dropped. So not a great start for this offense. Joe Mixon was reported today. Ian Rappaport was like, oh, yeah, he's not going to play the rest of the season. But then Joe Mixon was like, how do you know more about me than me? So who knows if he's going to play. Ghost with Terror. My father asked me about what my pick for the Browns-Raiders game. I said, oh, God, this next question, that'd be a game that would exist this week. Yes, it is a game that does exist. Do we want it to exist? Not really. Not really. IAG with Terror. Can't wait for the scriptwriter says about this game. Love it. And so now it's 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Ball's on their own 22, and Davis Mills just going to hand that ball off. And, of course, against this bad run defense, anything is possible. And it's going to be a pickup of, looks like maybe 5 or 6 yards there. Going to be carried by number 27 on the Houston Texans, and that is going to be Woody Marks. Pixel with a Terror. Just learned an online friend of mine was homeless and only eating Doritos today, so I sent her some money from food and a bus trip home for her mom, so I'm feeling really good about myself. Hell yeah, Pixel. Some chaotic good, my friend. Let's go. It was a pickup of 6 there by Marks. 14-17, 16, 14-15, 14, 13, 14, 12 to go in the first. Davis Mills alone in shotgun from their own 28, takes the snap, rushing 4, throws deep down the right side, and it's going to be a little too far in front of his intended target, and it's going to be incomplete. Was looking for Higgins, the rookie, and that is going to be a 3-and-out for the Texans. So if they can't get anything going on the ground against this team, it's going to be a tough night. Luke with a 5 saying, going to be focused on Ashes cricket along with this, so I may end up on a delay. Don't know how active I'll be, especially after the first hour. Hey, you enjoy that cricket, good sir. Ogre with a fire. Oh, hey there. Other than Miami, Atlanta, and maybe Cleveland, which coaches will be out of a job in January? I feel like those are the only ones, that are currently on the hot seat, I think. I think all the other ones are decently solid. I'm going to return to the 35 and step out of bounds around the 37. And hold on. We got laundry as Shakir returns it. We'll see if this is going to be against the Bills. Let's see. Oh, I got to plug this bad boy in here. I'm so unprepared for tonight's stream. Unbelievable. I mean, some people would tell you the Steelers, but I don't think that they're going to get rid of Mike Tomlin. I don't think so. Yep, it is going to be a hold, and it is going to be against the Bills, so that's going to back them up 10 yards. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. Kyle to fire. General Mills destroyed the shield generator on Hoth. American win at 20. Tom is an Eagles fan. How far in the postseason you think we will go? How many total wins do you think the Eagles will win, and how long will C.J. Stroud be out for? Well, C.J. Stroud, I mean, I think they just said right before, this is his 5th game missed from a concussion, so you got to be careful with that. So I think they're going to be more careful than not. I would imagine if he can, he's going to be back after this little mini bye after the Thursday night game. And then the Eagles, I don't know how many games they're going to win, man, but like they have not the easiest of schedules left. But I think that they are still a Super Bowl team with that defense. I mean, that defense over the past 2 weeks has looked incredible, and you know what the potential of that offense can be. They just got to be consistent like many other teams in the NFL right now. 1st and 10, 13:55 to go in the first. Ball's on their own 19. Josh Allen under center. James Cook in the backfield. This is going to be a tough assignment going up against this very good defense. And handoff to James Cook, who's going to find a little room across the 20, gets to around the 23, gain of about 5 yards. For Million to Fire, what game are you looking forward to the most, and what do you expect for the game and why? This week, I think Colts-Chiefs is going to be an excellent game. I'm curious to see how the Chiefs' run defense is going to do against Jonathan Taylor. I think that's going to be a potential really good one. Eagles-Cowboys. We'll see if the Cowboys' defense can show up like they did against the Raiders, but they're going up against a very different team. That's another one. And then Buccaneers. The Buccaneers and Rams, if the Bucs actually have like half their roster back on offense, it could be a really fun game. And now, play action. Josh Allen rolling out to his right, being chased, and is going to fire, and it's going to be dropped by Dawson Knox on the sideline, and that is going to bring up 3rd and 6 with 13:13 left to go in the first. So it seems like both teams got a bit of the dropsies tonight. All right, so that one's not going anywhere. Yeah, we said the over-under for flags, 11. Bob and Atira, thoughts and prayers for retail workers this week? Yes, 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 and yes. Rebel, why your dad's cooler than mom's is hot in that kitchen. And 72 with a fire. As Matt Stafford and Josh Allen been stat padding with the 1-yard TD sneaks, I don't think that's really. I don't think that it correlates with one another. No, I don't think that's a whole lot of stat padding. Oh, I do have to update the laundry counter. Hold on 1 second. On 3rd and 6, fires. That's going to be caught. That's going to be Shakir, but it looks like he's going to be hold on. He's going to be short, but hold on. There is a penalty marker. We got laundry. So this might be updated to 2, depending on who this is on. This might be, is an ineligible man downfield? Is that what they were indicating? Hold on, let's see here. Let's see. And let's see, well, they're coming over and they're talking. Hold on. Anime with the tenor says, a Bears fan, my blood pressure's been off the charts this year with the comebacks win so far, but still bear down, and thank you, Da Pope. Hey, it's better than losing. They're still talking to the refs now. All right, let's see. All right, so yeah, it's ineligible man downfield, but they are not going to do anything with it because they're just going to say it's 4th down. So that is it. Boo, talking boo. JK with a fire. My office did their annual food drive this last month. I donated 4 bags of food. Hey, there you go. Let's go. How much food would have gone to waste had I not donate? Hey, some chaotic good, my friend. All right, so it is going to be a completion still, but the offense for the Bills remains on the field. They're on their own 29, so let's see if they actually decide to go for this here. This will be interesting. Limit of 349, cheering me up on my worst work day ever. Lim, I hope the rest of your day is much, much better, my friend. And so 4th and 1 under 13 minutes left to go in the first. Again, offense staying out on the field, so they are at least pretending to go for it. They might try to draw them off sides here. And Allen, looks like he's actually going to snap this ball. Hold on. Yep, and he does. And he dives over the top and picks up about 3 yards there. And that's going to be enough for a Bills. 1st down. Josh Allen decides to go Superman and literally flies over that pile. And that is going to be a first. Bye with a fire saying, my Buffalo Bills, tale of 2 defenses. 2nd best pass defense, worst run defense in the NFL. I hope we improve. Agreed. The good news is the Texans really haven't run the ball efficiently a whole lot. Nashville tourist. So I started Emmanuel Wilson over a limited Bucky. Potentially, but Josh Jacobs did practice today. So if Josh Jacobs plays, I think you're going to see the amount of snaps that Wilson's going to get. It's going to be pretty limited. Handoff here to James Cook again, but is not really going to get anything. Gets about a yard with 12:03 left to go in the first. JX with a tenor. Good news finally yesterday. Heard the creation of a new Stargate project, not a reboot. Finally, the Triforce of Star series will be complete between Star Wars, Star Trek, and now Stargate. Dude, I remember watching Stargate Atlantis on Sci-Fi. Oh my God. That was a great show. That was so much fun. Cameo to fire. What was the last time you said you were looking forward to a game with Daniel Jones? Right? Well, when they beat the Vikings in the playoffs, that was pretty darn great. All right, 11:35 left to go in the first now. Ball's on their own. Oh, they didn't give him any yards there. So they're just saying 2nd and 10. So it wasn't enough for James Cook to get anything. And Allen dumps it off to Cook, has one blocker in front of him, and is trying to get away from defenders, but only going to get 1.5 yards. Not a whole lot doing. That's going to bring up 3rd down again. That is it. American at 20. Feels like we're going back in time. We see the Broncos and Patriots and Colts on top of their respective divisions. Never seen the Chiefs play this bad with Mahomes at center. Do you think Kelsey will retire? I got to think that this is probably the last year for Kelsey. I would imagine. Bus Fives, we're wearing a replica of the thing that could kill you on top of your head when you wear a cheese head. No, because I love the irony too much. I do. And now, 3rd and 8. Ball is on their own 33. Allen in shotgun with the back lined up deep over to his right. And it's a quick throw here. Has blockers in front of him. And he's going to pick up a 1st down across the 45 to the 46. That's going to be Ty Johnson with the Bills. 1st down. And the Bills drive stays alive. Butzel with Sarah. Why does this game feel like one of those weird games? It's going to end up in a Texans upset win. Has the vibes of a Thursday night football. A bull pucky about to be in a full effect tonight. It could be. I mean, again, they had the defense, so. Al the Tour, Super Allen, he did fly. Bus 5, new sci-fi project, Hail Mary, coming out in March. We'll be right up your alley. Avoid the previews as much as possible. I already saw Ryan Gosling and the Alien. Yeah, but I heard with the book that the aliens introduced pretty darn early. All right, so Allen fires over to the left side. That's going to be caught and is going to be a pickup of around 8-ish yards, maybe even 9 for number 88. That's Dawson Knox. They're going to give him a gain of 9 there, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 1 as we are under 10 minutes to go in the first. Divided Fire, you'll be streaming the Chiefs Cowboys game on Thanksgiving with Papa Grossi. No, I'm not going to be streaming that game just because the Packers Lions game is before it, so I'm going to get those videos done in between and then stream the night game. Ram of the Tour, good news, Tom. Kirby Air Riders is fun. Hells to the Luke with a fire. Have you seen the new Birmingham, England Stadium, which will host NFL games from the early 30s onwards? Not look it up and give me your opinion. I have not seen it. I'll take a gander during the commercial break. 2nd and inches in Houston territory on the 44. Allen, plenty of time, fires and incomplete. Unable to hit Palmer there. Let's see. No, I didn't even see anything. So, new stadium, Birmingham. I am just butchering this. England. Let's see if I can find it. New stadium. Oh, let's see here. All right, 9:19 left to go, and it is 3rd and inches. So it's going to open in the 2030 to 31. It doesn't look like there's too many pictures. It looks like there's like a bunch of smokestacks outside. But hey, new stadiums. And now, ball inside the 45. 3rd and inches. They're going to hand off to James Cook, who's going to find room and breaks free. It's going to get inside the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bills! And James Cook finds a lane and scores a touchdown. There you go. The Bills strike first. So that is going to be 6-0. James Cook finding his way into the end zone. Nice run there. They were stacking the box. They were able, that was some good blocking by the O-line. Look at that. That's a nice block. That's some nice blocking there. Let's go, Bills. That's a nice block. Fire that turret. Hi, Tom. Texans, please tank for the draft. They might. They just might. All right, so let's see what we got here for the extra point, and the kick is up, and it's wide left. It is no good. And so, unfortunately, the Bills are going to miss that extra point, but at least they got themselves a touchdown. Oh, was it, Luke? Gotcha. Nicholas Fire, taking a break from sumo to listen to you. My main wrestler ain't doing so well. He'll be doing well to hold on to the Ozeki rank. Hopefully he can pick it up. Scans of the Fire. Tommy, hear me out. The Packers sell their souls into drafting Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams in 2027. Who needs a soul anyway? Sanko Tour, what's it like to have people chant your name in real life? The first time that ever happened was in Buffalo, and it is a moment I will never forget. It was very, very weird. It was very emotional, like, oh my God, this is pretty crazy. So, yeah, that was pretty nuts. Sanko Tour saying, flip a coin. Go Aussies. We're on commercial. Danny with a $5 saying, tough week at work, only getting tougher tomorrow. Thank you for the chaotic good and let me escape for a while. Does this game affect Denver any? I mean, the only thing that's really going to impact them is, the Bills, but I think you're going to be fine. I think you're going to be ahead of the Bills because freaking 9-2. Sebastian with a $5 saying, James Cook, my fantasy goat. Toby with a $5. I have 60 hours every week this month, so prayers for my mental will be appreciated. Also, time your streams help a lot. Go Birds. Hey, Toby, listen, the grind is coming, my friends. It is coming. We just got to get through. So go on, Pizzle. Glenn, best of luck to the fearless General Mills. Ben, it's your birthday. Happy freaking birthday, Ben. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hope you have a wonderful birthday and great birthday weekend. Come on now. Let's go. I actually just, one of my fantasy leagues, I just dropped Matt Prater because the Seahawks kicker was available. And I was like, this is probably going to do better than Matt Prater. And look at that. Brother, they two Bills wide left. Old head fans getting PTSD. Yep. Them and their missed kicks. Rami, happy birthday. Or I should say, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a great one as well. Tom Grossi streams sumo wrestling. Is the answer getting 1 million subs? Hey, let's go. But fire. What does the scriptwriter always make the NFC North hell on earth every season? Fair. Except when the Packers win it, then it's totally fine. Heidi! Appreciate you. Going to Palm Springs, Jonah. Enjoy. Very, very nice. Enjoy it. All right, we should be coming back now. Adam with 279 now. Great Cup over CFL kickers can sign with the NFL. It's very true. Very, very true. CJ Stroud is chilling on the sideline. We've seen him a couple times, but he is not playing tonight. Elf Dog, thank you for the 5 memberships. Appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you. All right, so they're showing the overtime win from the Texans last time they played the Bills. We'll see what we got this time. The Bills up 6-0 after the missed extra point. And let's see what the Texans can do on offense. Jenny with day 20. According to ESPN, Cook has 49 yards. He needed 32 to get to 1,000. He now joins the rank of Thurman Thomas and O.J. Simpson as the only 3 Bills to get 1,000 rushing yards in the first 11 games in the season. Look at that. Dude, it's because when James Cook is on, he's on, man, and he could just, take over a game. And then there's some where he'll just disappear, but, Thank you, Kevin. I've been trying my best trying to read. And now, let's see. Here comes Prater to kick this one away. Texans going to get it for their second time. They went 3-and-out on their first series. Inside the 5, returns to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, and a nice run here to the 40, and gets dragged down around the 41. So it'll be great starting field position here for the Texans. Let's see if they can take advantage. Adrian with tenor. Atlanta season's over with Penix out for the season, so technically stress-free football from now on. Thanks for keeping me sane as I go forward with everything in my adoption journey. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Adrian. Let's go. Jesse with a fire. El Capitan. Thanks for providing us a safe, fun place to hang out with the posse every week. It's my 1-year anniversary on here. It's been awesome. Jesse, appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you. Intoxicated. You can watch this for free in the States, twitch.tv/Prime Video. Thursday Night Football is owned by Amazon now, so they show it on Amazon via Prime Video. But they also show it for free on Twitch because they own Twitch. Handoff here, and is going to find a decent lane across the 45 to around the 47. Picks up around 5 yards there. Not too bad. That one's going to be carried by number 21, the former Cleveland Brown, Nick Chubb. Kevin, thank you very much for the membership. Appreciate you. Pixel with a fire. Getting 1,000 yards in 11 games is the only notable thing O.J. Simpson did. Oh, yeah, nothing else. Of course not. All right, so now he's going to bring up second down, 8:33. I'm sorry, they got 7 yards there for Chubb. Excuse me. So he got more than 5 there. And is right around the 47.5-yard line, their own. And Mills under center with a back in the backfield is going to hand off once again to Chubb, who is going to pick up a first down into Bills territory to around the 47-yard line. Nicely done. Upcoming Browns-Packers Super Bowl. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't know about that one, my friend. I don't know. That's going to be something. Kyron, almost a year here so far. I love you guys a bunch. Hey, Kyron, I appreciate the hell out of you. Thanks for being here. Nasty to fire. My name's also Ben, and my birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday to the other Ben. Well, happy birthday to or happy almost birthday to this Ben. Appreciate you. Glad to fire. Doctor, my appendix isn't working anymore. What can you give me? Kirk Cousins. That's all I got. And now Mills rolling out to his right, throws, and that's going to be caught. And it looks like it's going to be a gain about 9.5 to 10. That's going to be the rookie Higgins bringing that down. And it looks like they're going to mark up just shy. So it looks like it's going to bring up second and inches. Let's go. Mr. Inconceivable, appreciate you for joining. By the way, folks, we just hit 933,000 subscribers today. So we're moving bit by bit. We are 67 100,000 subscribers away from the 1 million. Appreciate that out of you. It's pretty darn crazy. 7:03 to go in the first. And clock is ticking. There's Davis Mills. And they're going to give him a first down. Party with a fire. They have similar records when they play each other late in the season. We'd be cheering for the Bears or 49ers to win that game. If they have similar records, then I'm probably going to 49ers because that's going to help the Packers the most, because they're within the division. And now play action. Looking, firing deep down the left side and incomplete. There was a couple of receivers over there, but not going to hit either one of them. 2nd and 10, 6:44. WTF fire. No, my birthday's tomorrow. Well, happy almost birthday. God, all the birthdays right now. A bunch of November babies. Elf Dog with a tenner. Tom, happy to see Packers versus Bears. Flex at 325 on December 7th. Yes, I am. Yes, I very much am. That is going to make that day a lot easier, too. Yeah, they flexed out the Bills-Bengals. Who would have ever thought that at the beginning of the season? But look at that. Bears and Packers going to be prime viewing. Inside the 40 at the 37 of Buffalo. Mills under center. He's going to hand that ball off, try the middle, and is going to find room across the 30, and is going to pick up a first down close to the 25, and that is going to be another Texans first down. Woody Marks carrying that one. They're taking advantage of that not-so-great run defense. Infinite with a hundo! Boop, boop. Hey, Bears fan here. Tom, you think the Bears are actually going to make the postseason? Your thoughts on the current Bears team? I think, the Bears wind up getting their, key pieces of their secondary back. Their defense, which has already been playing pretty well, is going to play significantly better. So I think they got a shot. The thing is, hold on one second. Pitch to the right side here, and that's going to be Marks again. Finds a lane inside the 20, inside the 15, 10, and is going to get dragged down at the 6, and that's going to bring up 1st and goal. Texans, they are moving on this series. I think that while people utilize their weak schedule and use it against them, I just think it makes it more difficult to evaluate where they are. And we're going to find out within the next month who this Bears team is, because they are going to have one heck of a schedule to end this season. So I feel like they are a much improved team from where they were last year. I mean, you see it all over the field. Ultimately, I think that they have a shot at making the postseason, but yeah, it's tough to tell right now, based on the opponents that they've played. But the fact that they're finding ways to get gritty wins, they deserve a lot of credit for it. Handoff and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Going to bring up 2nd and goal, 5:14 to go. But they got a shot. Again, that end of the schedule, though, is much different from what they've been dealing with so far. So, and the same exact thing with the Packers, man. Like, they're going to have to go through all those division rivals. We about to find out. Ramsey with a fire. Hi, Tom. Hi, Ramsey. How are we doing? Good to see you. Her birthday's on Saturday. Well, Eagles, happy almost freaking fracking birthday. Yeah, I can give you a time sync. 4:51, 50, 4:49, 48, 47, 4:46, 4:45 to go in the first. And out of the shotgun, Davis Mills throws to the right side. It's going to be incomplete, a little high there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Ace with a fire. Happy birthday to all. Mine was Tuesday. Happy belated birthday. My sisters, don't ask me when her age is tomorrow. Enjoy your days. A very happy birthday to your sister as well. Hope you both had a great birthday. And are going to have a great birthday. Greg with a fire. No, my birthday's tomorrow. It actually is. I met so many November 21sters in my life. Freaking Grick, happy freaking fracking birthday. Apparently it's everybody's birthday tomorrow, but let's go. Hope you all enjoy your birthdays. All of you enjoy your birthday weekends. And now, ball's right around the 5.5-yard line. It is 3rd and goal, 4:40 to go in the first. Mills in shotgun, takes the snap, and has time, fires, and is going to be, I don't know, then incomplete. The camera person lost the ball completely. They're just like, oh, it's over there. It wasn't, but it is going to be incomplete and bring up 4th and goal. Hey, you get a birthday. You get a birthday. I was looking for Kirk, the former Jacksonville Jaguar. Let's see what happened here because we missed it on the replay. Yeah, just unable to haul that in. Shark, appreciate you. Fire at Terra Tom, is it really a good idea to cheer for San Francisco? Yeah, no, it's not, but it's either that or the Bears, So, Shark, appreciate you. Anakin Defy, I swear Detroit sports media is the worst at asking questions for players. It's more like ESPN trying to stir up trouble. Their latest target, J-Mo. The kick is up, and it is good. Because of the missed extra point before, we got a 3-point game, with the Texans able to put together a scoring drive. Nice job by the Bills there, keep him out of the end zone. Soupy to fire. If Aaron Rodgers plays for Chicago, the Bears inevitably lose. Also, I'm calling it all Florida Super Bowl, Duval versus Tampa Bay. Well, who knows, man? We'll see what the hell the Jaguars look like this week. You know what I mean? That'd be an interesting Super Bowl. And listen, I'm telling you, if the Bears wind up beating Aaron Rodgers, it's going to be the greatest week of their life. Brother Atira, I thought you were talking about Texas A&M. Sorry. Caleb at 3. Time to think the Falcons can save the season with Cousins. Where to go from here on out? Because I don't know where. I don't think so, to be honest with you. I think they're just a bit too inconsistent. And you also have the Panthers who swept them. So that's going to be tough in the standings. The Falcons have already lost a bunch of games, and you still have the Buccaneers. So I don't think so. And where do they go? I imagine you're going to be getting a new coach sooner rather than later. Dan, can't lie, Texans uniforms go hard. Infinite 10, I entirely agree with that take, Tom. Hope to meet the Packers in the postseason too, like old times. Hey, as a Bears fan, love your content. Appreciate you, Infinite. Thank you. Again, we're all commercially not missing anything. Sebastian with 10, my birthday was last Friday. Happy belated. Following Sunday, the Broncos beat the Chiefs, so my birthday was pretty good. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Enjoy it. Ooh, enjoy those young 20s. Profit with the fire. Just want to point out the Lions scored 2 more points against Philly than Green Bay. Yes, I'm coping. Whatever gets you there, Ben. Whatever gets you. Patrick Tour, Valentine's Day was approximately 9 months ago. Dude, but if I all the birthdays, what happened 9 months ago? Oh. Parents, a bunch of freaks. Tell me what that chair. Oh, hey there. A lot of people's birthday. Brian, wait, why are you cheering for the 49ers? They were asking about 49ers and Bears. So between those two. Calculus and Fire. If you're rooting for San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. Wait, is Wildflower actually a 49ers fan? Never. Go pack. Familiar with the Fire. Tom, which team or teams would be big surprise doing well and not surprised doing bad right now in the season? I am not surprised that the Saints are kind of where they are, but they haven't looked like the worst team, so that is something. Cardinals are just disappointing, man. The Raiders, I think, I thought the Raiders and the Patriots could be those potential wild card teams. Patriots completely surpassed expectations. Raiders underneath the ground. Shouts to Fire. A lot of late November birthdays. Makes sense of Valentine's Day 9 months ago. Tiger to Fire. Yep. A lot of November babies. My brother and I have the same birthday this past Tuesday, 7 years apart. That's pretty crazy timing. But hey, happy belated birthday to you both. Steve with It's 9 months after Valentine's Day. They were getting busy. And then it's not my birthday, but it's my niece Lily's birthday. Happy birthday to Lily. Nathan to her wife's birthday was Monday. We just want to be included. Well, happy belated birthday to your wife. And now with 4:32 left to go in the first, the kick is away. The Bills scoring a touchdown on their first series, and it's going to be returned out of the end zone to the 10. 15 to the 20. And we got a penalty marker to the 23 is where he's going to be dragged down. I think this might be on the Bills. Real quick, if I have no stake in who wins tonight, just want a whole mess of points and one of those shiny Texans helmets. They are very shiny. Michael, if I missed it, what'd you say about Mixon? Heard not good things. Yeah, Ian Rappaport reported today that he's not going to start for the rest of the season. But then Joe Mixon came out and was like, how do you know more about me than me? And apparently was like, that's not necessarily the case, but we don't know when he's going to play. And the penalty is on the Buffalo Bills, by the way. Hey, Digital, happy belated birthday. It's a birthday stream. All right, so this is going to go to 2. Venom, hey, Tom, my mom's birthday's tomorrow. So, yeah, also going to any games this season. Playoff games with the Pack make it. Hey, Venom, happy birthday to your mom tomorrow. Probably not. I'll probably be streaming. But, yeah, I'll probably just be streaming the whole way. I'll probably be able to go to some games, not next season, but the season after that. I think that's when I'll start actually going to a little bit, just a few more games if I can. Thank you for getting those bots. Greatly appreciated. And now, ball's on their own 12. Hand off to the right side. It's James Cook, who has a touchdown from earlier, is going to get around to the 17, maybe 18-yard line, and that's going to bring up second down. For positive fires, a Lions fan. My husband has to root for the Vikings and Aaron Rodgers this weekend. He's not doing great with this information. Very fair. Michael, my family and I were at Dynamite last night. You went to a good Dynamite. That was a good show. For Million to Fire, when doing your script writing videos, who's your favorite character to be and why? Lately, I mean, Wildflower is always fun. Don Rogers is always great. I think it just depends, from week to week, because it's just whoever has the best storyline. Dumps it off here to Shakir for a wide receiver screen is going to lose 2 yards. I will say, playing as the Patriots and Palpatine has been a lot of fun. Dan at 5. DeBrickashaw going to be born 9 months after a Packers Super Bowl win. So I can spend 8 days, including my birthday, in a hospital last week. I'm glad that hopefully you are no longer in the hospital. I hope you're feeling better. Redbird with a 5. My birthday was yesterday. Celebrated by doing next to nothing. When you work for Amazon, it's actually a good thing. Redbird, happy belated birthday. And I'm glad you got to have a relaxing day. It is 3rd and 6 with 3:33 left to go in the first here. We're just waiting for them to line up. That Tom Grossi character is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. Seems a little off, you know? Okay. Also, yeah, why'd they add the @ symbol to everybody's username? I don't know. Maggie with a 5. Is Wildflower ready for the spotlight during Hard Knocks in season? Oh, he did. There should be a pointy stick cameo. I agree with that. I couldn't agree with it more, honestly. Game with 2. My 22nd birthday is next week on the 27th. 27! And happy freaking frackin' birthday. And hold on, we got a timeout here from the Buffalo Bills. I know, that's a little weird. I don't know why. Why? What was... Perché? All right, so the Bills call a timeout. All right, after the loss of 2 there from Shakir, who's getting looked at on the sideline. Fluke with 10. Mom said babies come from 2 people who have kind hearts and a good bank account. What do you mean last February? Nope, that's exactly right. And then the stork comes too. Party to 5. Who's your favorite NFL head coach rant? Jim, Mora, Denny Green, Mike Singletary, or other? Mora might be up there. I mean, it's just so iconic. You know? MC3, are we all excited for the absolute barn burn? It'll be Raiders-Browns. I know I am. Yeah, we might want to burn a barn down after that. Shakir is going into the blue medical tent. Again, hopefully he is okay. Oh, Drew, broken ribs? Oh, no good, my friend. I wish you nothing but a fast recovery. That is no fun. That just freaking sucks to breathe. No good, my friend. And Allen dancing around the pocket, and he's going to get hit from behind, and so he's not going to be sacked technically, but he's going to lose 2, and oh no, hold on. Did the ball... Oh, no. I think he fell on the ball on his balls. That's what I hope it is. He looks like he is not very happy. I don't know if he fell on the ball or if it's his sternum. That ball was pretty low, and he did not... Yeah, hopefully he is okay. He looks like he is in a good amount of pain. Hopefully he just got shaken up a bit. Let's see where he lands here. Yeah, so he gets hit. Good on him for holding on to that football, man. Oh, no, it's not that. Okay, no, it was up. All right, so let's see what this injury is. So it might be his hand, because it looks like he was holding down here. Oh, yeah, his hand looks like it gets trapped underneath the ball, so maybe it's that. Hopefully it's just, you know, he just jammed up his hand a little bit. All right, he's walking off the field already, so hopefully it's just a jam. All right, his helmet's still on, so hopefully he's all good. All right, so he's walking to the sideline. He's probably going to get his left hand checked out. I thought he had it so far down that that's what he landed on. Phil, your thoughts on who's going first in the draft next year? I got to be honest with you. I have not even looked into next year's draft class. I just know that the QB situation there is not a clear number 1. For 1,000,005, the Emperor loses. Would you give him the Return of the Jedi ending or Rise of Skywalker? I will never give anybody the Rise of Skywalker ending. Nobody deserves that. Adriana would have said, my girlfriend says Jordan Love is overrated. My ex-girlfriend now moves out tomorrow, especially during Toyotathon. Come on now. Punting unit is out, and the kick is away. And it's going to be inside the 35, around the 33. Dog with a fire. Got my PC today. First one ever. I'm so broke. Now pray for me. These self-inflicted hard times. Hey, dog. Enjoy that PC, though. Gladiator, thank God, not twigging berries. That's what I thought. Texans defense is legit. Mike with a fire. Do it. We're going to commercial. Hopefully Josh Allen is all good. We'll see after that. Yeah, we're gaming. Hey, if you're gaming, you're gaming. Yeah, it looks like he hurt his hand. I'm hoping, again, he just jammed it, and that was it. So hopefully that is the case. Queen with a 5. Is this just me? The Texans helmet look like those red ball Christmas ornaments? They do. No, it's not just you. They 100% do. I completely and totally agree. Yep. They're pretty nice, though. I like these unis. They are nice. Acoustic with Fire. Saints fan here. Why do you always pick against the Saints every week? I know we have no expectations. Can't give us one win, genuinely asking. It's nothing against the Saints. It's just I pick who I think is going to win every single week. So the Saints, I mean, they've won 2 games, so I've only been wrong twice so far in 12 weeks. So technically 11. So yeah, that's all. Nothing personal. Brother, you know Trubisky is about to soil himself. That's the MVP you're talking about there. MVP. Yeah, we'll see, dude. It's a big game for the Chiefs this weekend. Holy cow. It's a big game. They need to start stringing together some wins. So, otherwise, it's going to be problematic. Patriots losing the playoffs, hoping the Emperor will get raid. Depends on how they lose. Vermilion to Fire. Why give you the idea for the Patriots to be the Emperor and why? Because, like, they're the old Empire coming back. So, it makes sense that Palpatine would return. It does make sense. It has been a lot of fun. And plus, so, that cloak that I got, I ordered it in a medium, and they gave me a 3XL. So, it is very large on me, but it works out. Fine with a fire. Millions of Bills Army's willing to donate their arms for an arm transplant if Allen was down. Very true. Super with a tour. Thankfully, it wasn't. Ow, my groin! Jenny would have fired. Not sound as a bitter fan. I thought defenders couldn't land with their full body weight when sacking a QB. Was that not roughing the passer? I mean, he was past the line of scrimmage, so technically he is a runner at that point. Return to fire. What on earth could have happened to Josh Allen? It almost looked like he was grabbing his stomach or groin, but he got up under his own power. That's what I thought. That's why I thought he, like, landed on his groin. But, yeah, maybe it's his hand or something. Corey, Paul Farrington show called Green Bay Toyota dealer. Asked if they could cancel Toyota Thought or delay it for a week. That's actually phenomenal. Jacob 5, these unis are still better than the Steelers one. Very low bar. Yes. Yes. Sexy with a fire saying, how much soul would a Packers, Cowboys versus Cowboys and Broncos versus Steelers conference championship cause at the same? Oh my God. It'd be a lot. I mean, I'd be so concerned about that AFC championship game. That would be something. Something. And now, ball is, and nothing good. Ball's on the 34, and Mills going to hand that ball off up the middle, gets about 3 yards there. Not a whole lot doing. I bring up second down. Allen looks like he is okay. 2:31 to go in the first. Subway tour, are the Broncos legit, and do you see a future? Yeah, I mean, their defense is one of the best in the NFL right now. So their offense, while inconsistent at times, and you definitely have some concerns, like they're definitely not perfect, but I don't know what team really wants to go up against Denver's defense right now. You know? So, we will see. And 72 with a tour, which team has the best rivalry jerseys? I actually like Arizona's, but I also, the Bills one's not bad, but I like Arizona's. Profit tour, always got to protect the McNuggets. It's true. And Mills out of the shotgun, throws to the right side, and incomplete, had a man wide open, was also hit as he threw, so that may have adjusted the trajectory of the ball. But he missed a golden opportunity there. Now it's 3rd and 6. Caleb with a fire. Tom Grossi. Sam Darnold this week's going to answer the call of new Ghostbusters. Plus, got to prepare the revenge game next week. Very true. Very, very true. Bills have a defense. It's their run defense that's just bad, man. Their run defense has been pitiful this season. But their pass defense is pretty good. Yeah, Mills got hit as he threw and then took a tumble after that as well. Mills is 1 for 7 for 10 yards, so he's struggling right now. 3rd and 6, ball is on their own 37.5-yard line, out of the shotgun, takes a snap, throws to the left side, and that one is going to get both feet down. They're saying no, it's incomplete. Was looking for the rookie Higgins again, and that's going to be a 3 and out. Balls with a tour. Amazon definitely wanted Mills versus Trubisky. Absolutely. I mean, that's the lineup of the year. Yeah, I'll give you a time sync, Kevin. It's just stopped right now at 145. Yeah, it's 1 foot, and nope, that left foot's out. Tom with a fire. Your Emperor impersonation is pitch perfect. Wouldn't hate if the Chiefs missed the playoffs. Ooh. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, they got to start winning some games, man, or otherwise they are in big trouble. Sauce Fire. The best rivalry jersey with the creamsicle Bucks. It's still so good. I concur with that. I very much concur. All right, so now it's 4th and 6, and Allen is warming up on the sideline. So, yeah, Shakir's already back in. CJ, sup? What up? All right, 1:52 to go. Punting unit is out here for the Texans. And the kick is away. And let's see if this is going to get returned. Nope, he's going to let it go over his head. And it's going to take a bounce and be down inside the 5 at the 4. An incredible job by the punting unit. It bounced right near the goal line. Holy crap, that's the former Chiefs punter, Tommy Townsend. And that was one hell of a kick, man. Dude, it literally bounced at the 1 yard line and then bounced up to around the 4. Hell of a kick. Nicely done. That was a nice job by the special teams. Very, very, very nice. All right, so Bills are going to be starting inside the 5 now. Yeah, that was a good backspin, man. That was a really, really nice job. Nice job, Tommy Townsend. Very, very nice job. Yeah, the problem is like the Texans, they should be able to run the ball against this run defense, but they just haven't had a good run game all year, so that's tough. Yeah, I saw that Rams punt on Sunday was pretty nuts. That was pretty darn good. Of course, not as good as Dan Whelan, of course. Of course. All right, 1st and 10. 1:38 left to go in the first quarter. Sean said, puts on Kraft cheese slice for 1 month. Cheesehead. Hi, Sinclair. And now, let's see, with James Cook in the backfield, starting on their own 4-yard line. Technically, they're 5. They gave him a little half-inch there. Hand off to Cook, has some decent blocking, but then loses it. Is going to only get about 1.5 yards. And they're just showing Will Anderson. So after that, I will give you a time sync. Sinclair already went back upstairs. Moosey's sleeping on the couch. They went to the vet yesterday. So we went to the vet. It was a brand new vet. Thank God, everybody's good. So we got all the bumps checked out. They're all just fatty, so no issues whatsoever. Everybody's in good health. Thank God. So anytime Sinclair gets a new bump, it's like, oh my God, because she's had cancer before. So we're good. We're good. 2nd and 9 from the 6, under a minute to go. 57 seconds left. I'll give you a time sync after this play here. Allen is going to throw out of the shotgun. Out of his own end zone, fires to the left side. That's going to be caught and past the 25 to around the 27. And that is going to be enough for a Bills first down. That's going to be caught by number 13 from the Buffalo Bills. That is going to be welcome back, Gabe Davis. It is very good news. Oh, just fatty bumps. 2 dogs, 2 cats. 2 dogs, 2 cats. Yeah, I'm very, very, very happy. Sinclair's the one I always worry about just because, again, she's had that previous stuff. So 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14 seconds left to go in the first. From their own 28, handoff here. James Cook has a lane in the middle and is going to get up to, looks like, it gets around to the 34, I think it is. So that's going to bring up the end of the first quarter. And quarter number 2 after this commercial break. Double fire. Davis Mills 1 for 8. My goat might be washed. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, Queen. No good. Yeah, Sinclair had one on her back leg. And unfortunately, the first vet that we went to, absolutely butchered the surgery. And it was a mess, man. It got infected. They gave her no pain pills. My poor baby. It took months of going to the vet every other day for it to, naturally heal. They had to, redo the bandage. It was a nightmare, man. It was terrible. Shot fire. I lost my cat 10 years ago due to a bad vet. I'd missed mittens. His issue was a minor urinary tract plug that killed him due to vet screech. Yeah, dude, it's terrifying, man. And that's why, finding a good vet is getting harder and harder, especially when they're bought up by all these freaking private firms and stuff. But, yeah, we went to a new vet. It took, 3 months to get in, man, but they seemed really great. Cooper to fire. Go, Hawk, go. Cooper Kupp supremacy. Cooper Kupp, best receiver in the league. All right. Sulfo with a 5er. They gave Allen a sensu beat on the sidelines to recover. 95-yard TD drive incoming. Kano, we're doing it. Accurate to talk of the Giants being a trap game. There you go. O'Malley with a fire. I have Allen, but my fantasy opponent has Cooks, so it sucks hearing Cooks is doing everything today. Yes. Ernie fought off liver cancer 3 times. Let's go. There's drop kicking cancer in the fotch. Yeah, and Moosey, they gave him an anti-inflammatory for his leg, too, so he should be good. But everybody's healthy. No one's got cancer. We're all good. We are all good. All right, we're on commercial, so you are not missing anything at the moment. Appreciate y'all for hanging out here on Thursday. I know this game probably not the most exciting on paper, so I appreciate y'all hanging out. No, the Cats actually, Finn, have been really good as of late. They've been really, really good. They're going to the vet on Tuesday. I haven't told them yet, so they're not going to be very happy about that at all. But yeah, just a checkup. That's all. But no, they've been really, really good. No issues there, thankfully. Thankfully. Okay. A faccia, like the faccia. It's your face in Italian. A faccia. Nebula is about to hide for a week, so I'm gonna have to pretend to feed them and then get them in the bathroom, lock them in there, and be like, "I'm so sorry," because we're going early in the morning. I think at 9:30 in the morning. So, yep, we're still on commercial. You're not missing anything at the moment. That's it. Okay, Michael to fire. Got the honey Cajun and lemon pepper wings for tonight. Go Bills. Ooh, honey Cajun. That sounds like it'd be phenomenal. That sounds like it'd be real, real good. Cats being good is a conspiracy? Most likely. Did I go to New Paltz? Yes. Am I from Wisconsin? No, I just moved here a few months ago. But yes, I went to SUNY New Paltz for my undergrad. You got the Black Friday game next Friday. We'll be streaming that game. It'll be Chicago Bears versus the Philadelphia Eagles. That should be a pretty solid game. 2nd and 4. Ball's on their own 34. Josh Allen under center. James Cook in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. It's Palmer. Play action, rolling out to his right. Dumps it off. Going to be caught across the 40. Dragged down around the 42. And that's going to be enough for a Bills first down. That's going to be caught by number 85, Jackson Hawes. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, yeah? All right. Yeah, I mean, again, they're fine once they're in there. It's just that Nebula just becomes the most pathetic cat and gives you, like, the saddest meow ever. So, yeah. 10-5 Chiefs fan. Go Bills. Fair. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 42, their own. Allen, handoff here to James Cook, who's going to catch the edge here to the 50, is going to get to the 45, and steps out of bounds at the 44. That's going to be a gain of around 12 and enough for another Bills. First down. 14-14 left to go in the half. Danger with a 20. Saying, I adopted my cat when she was 13. 14, she got a severe kidney infection. MSPCA hospital got her back to health. I can never thank them enough. Hell yeah. And Danger, shout out to you for adopting an older cat, too. That's dope, man. Because they're usually left, like, for a really long time, so... Hell yeah. Hells to the yeah. Giovanni finally, the debate Punisher versus Daredevil. Who do you think is in the right the way they deal with criminals? Both in their own ways. Dumps it off there, Shakir, to a wide receiver screen with no blockers. Gonna lose 3 yards and also draw a flag. Probably Daredevil is the nice way, but Punisher's just fun. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see what the laundry is here. I'm out of the tier. Should I use Raiders defense or Sanders or Rams? Oh, I might do Raiders defense. I might. Dawkins is back in, by the way. He was getting checked out. And I don't think that there was a penalty because he just held up a 2. Let's just confirm here for a moment. Red with a fire. Leroy hates to go to the vet and knows when I'm going to take them. Leroy has a weird meow. She's a weird cat. Hey, weird cats for the win, man. Weird cats for the win. No penalty. MG to fire. Tom, do you have a master's degree? More importantly, do you still have the student loans from said degrees? No, thankfully I do not. So my parents divorced when I was 2, and they were just like, all right, they put money aside for me to go to college, which was very nice and greatly appreciated. I wound up paying them back for that. That was a highlight for me because of this job. So appreciate y'all. And yeah, no, I went to SUNY New Paltz. I got my master's degree, Concordia Online. Dumps it off to Palmer. Is going to be up to the 38, it looks like. So decent gain there. So yeah, I got my master's degree while I was working full-time when I graduated. Training with a fire. Tom, passed my CompTIA A+ Core 1 exam today. On to Core 2. Hells to the yeah, Trenton. A huge congratulations. How many cores are there? How many cores? 3rd and 3. All right, so now 12:45 to go in the half. Bills are starting to move. It's going to be 3rd and 3. There are 2 cores. Hey, 1 more to go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Inside the 40 at the 38. And Allen fakes the handoff, dumps it off to the right side. Shakir is not going to get there. Great defense. It really should have been 3rd and 3, but only going to get about a yard there. Let's see how aggressive they want to be. Let's see. All right, so 12:15 left to go in the half. Basic computers and how to fix the internals. Hell yeah, that's pretty dope. A huge congratulations, Stratton. Let's go, let's go. And it looks like they're staying out on the field. Let's see what we got. We're about to be 12 minutes away from halftime. It is 4th and 2. Inside the 40 at the Texans 37.5. Allen in shotgun. 5 seconds on the play clock. Let's see if they actually snap this. They do. It should have been a false start. It looked like it. Throws to the left side, and that's going to be caught. And I don't know if he was touched, but he winds up going out of bounds. Is Johnson, and he's going to get to the 15-yard line. That is a Bills first down. They go for it twice. They get it. The A+ cert is the only one that's split up for 2. Let's go, Trent. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cornfield with a 10. I just got here. Why such a low-scoring game? How the Bills dropped 40 on the Bucs, and now they're barely beating the Stroud. Scriptwriter, it's because they got a damn good defense. Texans, not a very good offense, but very, very good defense. Inside the 15, now at the 14, and handoff here, and Johnson's going to get hit immediately. Going to lose about 3 yards. going nowhere. That's Settle Jr., who brought him down on the D-line. 11:07 left to go in the half. Rapid fire. I had to take my cat, Mr. President, to the vet the other day. Nothing dire, just a booster shot. They love paging the vet over the PA when he comes in. That's kind of phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Early. Happy frickin' frackin' birthday. Let's go, let's go. Hope it's a great one. There's no moon. No moon. Stroud. 10:46 left to go in the half. And Allen in shotgun, alone in shotgun, sends James Cook over to the left. Now brings him back over. And now sends him back over again. Red Rover takes the snap. Allen has some time and needs to get rid of it, though. He's going to get sacked at the 28-yard line. Gets brought down. And that is going to be a sack for the Texans. That's going to be Will Anderson Jr. He has been a stud for them. Dallas Terry, I think it's a high probability that Jonathan Taylor gets 2,000 rushing yards and 20-plus rushing TDs. He still gets the snub from the MVP. Seems more and more like a QB award. It's been like that for a long, long time. I feel like he's at least going to have to get nominated. But who knows, man? I think if he gets over 2,000 and 20-plus, he has a shot. He's got a shot. I hope so, man. He's had a great season. 3rd and 22, under 10 minutes left to go in the half after the sack from Will Anderson. Ball's back now on the 26-yard line of the Texans. Allen in shotgun takes a snap. They're only rushing 4. And Allen running out of time again, rolling out to his right, pump fakes, and just has to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. It's a wobbly throw, and Shakir can't haul that in. That's going to bring up 4th down. Nice job by the Texans defense. Anakin, if I have hope for my Lions, the rest of the fans have let the Eagles cloud their judgment. We all know what fear leads to. Lions will be fine. It's true. Suffering. All right, so we'll see if Matt Prater can come out and make this a 9-3 ball game. It is 4th and 22. 9:39 left to go in the half. Exactly. 3 points is 3 points. And when you're going up against this defense, any points are good points. It's a 44-yard attempt. He missed the extra point the last time out. So let's see if he can redeem himself. They're lined up right in the middle, so hopefully indoors should be able to hit this. And the kick is up, and he does. Right down Broadway. It is good. Apollo, I'm not, no. Doing Thursday Night Football. It's going to be a 6-point lead once again for the Bills. 9-3 ball game. Boom. Texans D is overrated because their offense is bad. I don't know how that makes sense. That means that the Texans defense would be on the field even more, and they're still really darn good. So their stats are pretty crazy, man. They are very, very good. I'm just going to go fill up water real quick. We are on a commercial break. Feel free to like and subscribe. It's free to do so. We got a free show. No sponsors, no midstream ads. Appreciate you. Be right back. Oh, you know what? I'll give you doggy cam. Moosey cam. Moose. It makes me want to wag my tail. Moisey! What you doing with your ear, buddy? Moisey, boy. My good boy. He's like, why'd you wake me up from my slumber? Why? SSO, if they fire, who do you think is going to be atop the AFC East by the end of the season? I think the Patriots have a really good shot. I do. I just think that they're a more balanced team right now. They do. Duff Beer with a tenor says, my cat pirate disappeared the day before he was to be neutered. Came back a year later with a cool eye scar. He disappeared again the day before his second appointment to be neutered. Fool me out once. Pastor with a tour. O'Malley with a tour. My Texans and Cowboys need to merge. Party tour, I called dibs on Tom's couch. There's a big hole in the middle of it, so enjoy. Because Moosey, when he was a puppy, was like, I will eat this. And he did. Oh, I'm in my jam. Dude, I'm comfy tonight. I'm in my lounging hoodie. Oh, we comfy. Glenn, if I was at a game and I bought Cam Scatteroo jersey, and 2 days later, probably never play football again. No, he's going to play football. I mean, he's already getting physical with, out in Monday Night Raw, so he should make a full recovery. Tim with A-Fire, you need to up your curtain game, Tom. That's the exact curtain from, that's a fake window. It's the same exact curtain from back in good old New York. And I'm going to be returned inside the 5 to the 10. 15 is going to get to the 20 and is going to get brought down around the 23 with 9.5 minutes to go in the half. Queen, no, I won't invite him over just because of that. Charlotte, I called dibs on petting his cat first. Which one? Nebula will probably run away. Yeah, I'll give you a time sync when it starts running back. I got you. Bring back the red stain. The red stain! Playoff probability with a win at 98% for the Bills. With a win here for the Texans, 47%. Still got a long ways to go. R.I.P. Red Spot. R.I.P. 9:29 to go. It is 1st and 10. Ball is chilling on their own 23. Davis Mills under center with the back in the backfield. And nope, changing the play at the line. Got 9 seconds left on the play clock. Sends a man in motion to the outside and is going to throw. Mills to the right side is going to be caught, and that's going to be past the 45 to the 47. Nico Collins with a big catch and run, and that's going to be a Texans first down. Nicely done. You're okay, Moosey. And they're showing replay, and I'll give you a time sync after that. Eric, I might be able to get a TED video out tomorrow if the game calls for it. Yeah, unfortunately, when I wanted to do it, I had to go out of town. It looks like Packers game got flexed. I'm hyped for the game. Hope the Bears make it 2 in a row. We'll see. Should be a good game, though. Jacob, to emerging teams, Texas versus Ohio. Who wins? I think Ohio. It might be Ohio. Yeah, I think it might be. I think you're right. 8:46 to go, and I'll give you that time sync in a moment. Hold on. Mills is going to run forward across the 50, picks up about 4 yards to the 49, and 8:30. Oh, hold on. Never mind. We got laundry here. And Mills may have gotten cracked in the helmet there. We'll see what's going on there. It looks like he's holding something. I'll see what this laundry is going to be. Joe, I missed first quarter. What I missed, love the vids. Not much. James Cook got a touchdown, and then they missed the extra point. Then Texans got a field goal, and then Matt Prater just hit a field goal for Bills. Oh, they get him at a face mask there? What was? Mega Tom, I saw Scatteroo on Raw getting into a fight with Judgment Day. I saw that as well. I did too. Yeah, it's going to be a face mask there. Nearly ripped his helmet off, so it's going to be a first down here for the Texans. Hi, the Terrier dog said the hole in your couch is from Vance. That's what I'm saying. Can't invite him over. Can't do it. It's just too tempting. All right, so now 8:40 to go. Let's see if this clock starts running. If it starts running again, I got you for the time sync. So 1st and 10 after the penalty. Let's see what we got. Merge the Jets and Giants. Do you think they win 5 games? It depends. Are they healthy Giants? That's a big question. 8:29. Oh, God, it went away again. 8:26, 25, 8:24, 23, 2, 1, 8:20 to go. And I'm going to do a little end around here across the 30, and it's going to be to the 28. Picks up about 4, maybe 5 yards there. And that's going to be carried by number 14 on the Houston Texans. And that is going to be Noel. Green with A-Fire. Allen's okay? Yes, he is okay. He came right back in on the next series. So he is good. All right, so 7:52 left to go in the half. Texans having themselves a good drive. Definitely got helped by that face mask penalty. Let's see if they can capitalize. Inside the 30, ball's right around the 28. And Mills under center. Has time. Floats it to the right side, and it hits the defender in the back. It's going to be incomplete. Was looking for Higgins again. Going to bring up 3rd and 5 at 7:36 left to go. Let's go. All right. Yeah, it was looking for It was targeting Hairston, the rookie corner for the Bills, and it literally just hit Hairston in the hair, really. So I hit him right in the back. All right, so 3rd and 5 now, 7:36 to go. They're 0 for 3 on 3rd down tonight, so not so great, but kind of where their offense has been. Sends a man in motion alone in shotgun, and it's a little shuffle pass here, and is not going to get a first down, but picked up about 4 out of the 5 needed. And that's going to bring up 4th down and a decision, and that was Christian Kirk. Going to the 5. We merge Steelers and Eagles, always plus 500. That is true. That is very, very true. Now, Bishop's been so great for you guys. I think they might decide to go for it, because if you're the Texans, why not, man? Yeah, it's 4th and 1. 7:10 left to go in the half. And here comes Mills. He's got Woody Marks to his right. And the ball's inside the 25 at the 24. And in motion. In shotgun. Takes the snap. Hand off to Woody Marks, and he's going to break a tackle, and more is going to get to the 18, and that's going to be enough for a first down. The Bills' defense got good penetration. They got back there and hit him, but they could not wrap him up and bring him down, and so their drive will stay alive. First down, Texans. They're moving. He was hit immediately in the backfield. Hands that ball off. Boom. He shakes off that tackle by Johnson, who's literally just holding on to his foot, but is able to still pick up that first down. That was nicely done. Good old Woody Marks. And Josh Allen was ready to get back up and get on the field, but not yet. Inside the 20 now. Ball's on the 18-yard line. And Mills, pressure immediately. Throws, that's going to be bobbled. Incomplete. Not a great throw there by Davis Mills. It looked like it hit the defender again. And unable to come down. That was Schultz, right, if I'm not mistaken, who was unable to. Let me just confirm that here. Yep, that was Dalton Schultz. Could not do it. Yeah, not the best throw there. Almost was able to come down. Honestly, Woody Marks just had a phenomenal rep in pass protection. He just literally, because Davis Mills was about to be immediately sacked. So really good pass protection there. Good blocking there from Woody Marks. Now rolling out to his right. Fires, and that's going to be incomplete. And looking for Nico Collins, but hold on. We got laundry. Taking with Tour Stroud IR. Also, John Barathol is Punisher. I don't think he's on IR. No, either. I think he's just out for, I would assume after this 10-day rest that they're going to bring him back if he's okay. Shout out to our serial QB. Get that TD. Well, this is going to be on the defense, and it's going to be an automatic first down. So that is going to bring it to 4, and it's going to be illegal contact on Johnson from the Bills. And so, unfortunately for Buffalo, that is going to be a first down, Texans. All right, so let's see here. Running. All right, so they said nay. All right, so all 4 penalties on the Bills. Andrew to fire. People poop on the Pats and culture the soft, but forget the 7-4 49ers at the weakest schedule coming into this year. Whole argument is dumb. And tries to run to the right side, now runs to the left, has some blockers, and is going to get inside the 5, very close to that first down marker. That is a nice run there. Well, that looked like that was blown up. That's Xavier Hutchinson on the ground. All right, so nicely done. That's a nice play there. Yeah, Andrew, and plus the strength of schedule thing, you don't really know at the start of the season because you never know who's actually going to be good. People had the Colts as a weak team. Well, look what happened there, you know? All right, so I love how Davis Mills tried to set the block. It didn't work, but he didn't get tackled, so I guess it kind of worked, but... All right, 5:33 to go. It's 2nd and 1 inside the 5 at the 4 of Buffalo. There's a nice drive here, being kept alive, too, by Bills' penalties. And Mills pitch to the left side to Woody Marks, who's going to cut up field and is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is about it. Maybe even loses half a yard. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 1. 5:12 to go in the half. Yeah, Mills' block was, that was something. He did. He was running all the way to the right, and he goes, nope, never mind. I'm going to run all the way over to the left. Guillermo defines the season already over. Please, football gods, end my misery. Not too much longer, Guillermo. We're almost there. Bit by bit. And it's a 9-play, 73-yard drive. It's lasted almost 5 minutes. And it looks like there's a stoppage here. I think we're going to get a timeout, perhaps. JK to fire. Better win, and the power of Darth Pats and refs should not be able to reign again. We shall see. Different rain, but yes. Yes. Bear City, how you doing? Not too shabby. We're seeing if the Texans could tie this football game here. We'll see. All right, stay on the sideline. We're just waiting right now. I disagree. Glory to the Empire. Jenny with Tanner. Also, we're going to have a Bills get penalized for stupid flags for most of the game. We'll see a few flags from the opposing team once the game's almost done type of game. Jam with a fire. Rank the merged team division. Pitt, Philly, Dallas, Houston, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Rams, Chargers, and Giants, Jets. All right, Giants, Jets last. I think we can safely say that. Then I think you can go with like Philly, Pittsburgh-ish, or Chargers, Rams. Maybe, you know what? Dallas, Houston would be fun, though. I feel like Cleveland, Cincinnati would probably be like close to number one. I mean, good offense, good defense. It'd be fun. Handoff here, and is going to give Woody Marks to around the 2, and that's going to be a gain of 3, and that's enough for a Texans. First down. Yeah, I don't know how much Philadelphia and Pittsburgh would... I think Philadelphia would help Pittsburgh a little bit more right now. Out of 5. My girlfriend has been rooting for the Strouds this game. Call them the Strawberries. I hope they have enough juice to beat the Bills. All right. Woody Marks. Just getting them closer. Under 4.5 minutes left to go in the half. It's 4:22 left on the clock here. Yeah, I can give you a time sync. 4:19, 18, 17, 16, 4:15 for your time sync. Handoff again and breaks a couple of tackles, but gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be it. Nice defense there. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Couldn't find any kind of running room there. And that was carried by one Nick Chubb. What do you think will happen to Deshaun Watson? I think eventually he's just going to be released, and that will be that. And it will go down as one of the worst trades in NFL history. And fakes the handoff. Mills fires towards the end zone. Wide open, caught! And it's a touchdown! Texans! It took a hot minute, but they found themselves at the end zone. Christian Kirk scoring a touchdown, the former Jacksonville Jaguar, and currently it is a tie ball game. Jacobs, it looks like he might play, and if he doesn't play on Sunday, he'll definitely play on Thursday, but he did practice today. He did. All right, he was wide open there. There was nobody there whatsoever. All right, so gets the TD, and now this is to take the lead. With 3:47 left to go in the half, gonna try and get this extra point here. And let's see what we got. Gee, I think it depends on what version of the Ohio kick is up, by the way, and it is good. So they take a 1-point lead. What version of the Ohio you get? If it's Cleveland defense and Cincinnati offense, yes, that's what I would assume. That's what you're going to get. You're not going to... Cincinnati defense and Cleveland offense would be one of the worst teams. Gwendolyn Fire. St. Louis used to have the football Cardinals, and yes, Arizona Cardinals from St. Louis and Chicago. I take him to Joe Barry, DC of Bills. No, he's their run coordinator in Miami, but yeah, run defense is pretty terrible. BC Tour, besides Jimmy's, did you eat anywhere else in Baltimore? For 30 and 30? When I went and officiated the wedding, I got some like vegan soul food that was really darn good. I don't remember the name of the place off the top of my head, though. I'm sorry. I don't remember. I don't even know, because I don't even think I really ate at Jimmy's, because I don't think I could eat anything. Patrick, appreciate you. Thank you for the membership. Yeah, we are on commercial there. I am, Kelly. Yeah, for about 8 years now. Deshaun Watson to the CFL. I imagine Deshaun Watson is just going to take all of his money and go away. I mean, guy has enough. So, yep. Isn't it freakishly easy to officiate a wedding? Yes. Yes, it was. I thought, I was like, all right, I'm going to have to take like a quiz or anything like that. Nope. Proud if I excited to see Jane. You see the Jane Reed teaser and how excited for his return, dude. I'm very excited for his return. I mean, he's just going to be an excellent weapon for that offense, man. It's going to be great. Oh, my great. Gwendolyn, thanks for the 5 memberships. Thank you, and thank you. Joe, if I'm a Rams fan, I think the Rams can make a deep run in the playoffs this year. Absolutely. I think they're one of the best teams in the NFC and in the NFL. I mean, they're insanely consistent. Their offense is really good. Their defense is playing well. Yeah, I think they can make a deep run. I am Verwood Terran. J.J. McCarthy's nickname 9 has to be entertaining persona football. Entertaining persona football fans invented this year. This 9 is a demon incarnation to me. Will he or the real JJ show up Sunday in Lambeau? Hopefully we get 9. Who gets the ball to start the next half? It is the Bills. So the Bills could double up here. They could. Jane won't be able to comment on your live streams anymore. This is true. I did see Frankenstein. I thought it was okay. I liked the second half better. I was a little underwhelmed. A little bit. But yeah, it wasn't bad. Okay, so we're coming on back now. Let's do it. Daly, how we doing? A happy Thursday, Duel. Happy Thursday indeed. Yeah, new Running Man. I heard it didn't know what it wanted to be. I heard it was kind of like a mix of a few different movies. All right. Let's see if the Bills can score some points before halftime here. And again, they do get the ball in the second half, so that will be helpful. Okay, attaining with Terry. You probably already answered this. Did you see all the remembering of Eddie G from like nearly every wrestler in the biz? It's pretty touching. Crazy, it's been 20 years since his passing. Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, there's only one Eddie Guerrero, man. And yes, I mean, he's just that influential of a wrestler, man. Gone way, way too soon. Returns to the 10, to the 15, 20, and is going to get to around the 25 before being driven out of bounds. And that's where Josh Allen will take over with 3:41 to go in the half. Who got the TD? Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk, and then James Cook for the Bills. So, exactly. We're still waiting for Matthew Golden to get that first touchdown. O'Malley to fire. I've seen Death by Lightning. They made Garfield's nomination and him not wanting as epic as I remember reading the biographies. No, I have not. I heard good things, though. I heard Death by Lightning was very good. Rodrigo, how come not any good kickers anymore? Oh, there's good kickers. They're just few and far between. You know, there's just the consistency's been a problem in the NFL this year. But they are still some good kickers. First and 10. Ball's on their own 25. And Allen has some time, throws to the right side, tipped and picked to the 40, 35, 30, to the 25, inside the 20, and still going, and is going to get inside the 10, 5. It's a pick 6. But hold on, there is a flag. We might get a block in the back or a blindside block, so it might not be a touchdown, but I think the interception is still going to count. Glendo to fire. Michael Penix's career should be over. 0 on torn ACLs and third ACL tear to 2 knees. Hopefully not. We'll have to see what the surgery looks like and how the recovery goes. Okay, so yeah, it is going to be a penalty here. Okay, so it is. That's exactly what I said. So it's going to be a blocking foul. Why are you not working? Hello? It's a blocking foul. And it's going to count as an interception, but it's not going to be a pick 6. So at least they avoid that. Okay, I don't know why it's not working. Janet Fire, fan of the Reacher show. Just finished the 3rd season. I really like it. The actor playing Reacher is a great choice. I've actually never seen it before. I heard good things, but I have not seen it before. All right, so this just like crapped the bed for some reason. I also don't know why this is down here now. Okay, cool. Just doing fun things, I guess. All right, so it is going to be a penalty, but the interception is going to count. So it's going to put this to 5. Boom. Jacob with a tenor. Coming into the season, if you told me that Giants offense is playing as well as they have, I've been pumped. The D front was supposed to perform. We've been every game, and the D blows it. Yeah, I mean, again, I think, injuries are definitely a problem, especially on the offensive side of things, but I think if you're a Giants fan, you have some optimism for the future. I know I would, man. As long as they hire correctly, I think they're going to be okay. And ball's on the 30, I formation, handoff, and gets hit in the backfield. Going to lose about 3 yards. Not going anywhere. That's going to be Woody Marks. Infinite with a hundo. Boop, boop. Hey, Tom, there's a debate going on. Which NFC North QB is the best? And what's your current ranking of HQB and why? J.J. McCarthy's at the bottom right now. I'd say J.J. McCarthy's at the bottom. I'd probably put Caleb then next, just because he has been having a really good season, but you really only saw one season from him. And then I'd probably put Love and then Goff probably at like 1, but it depends on which version of Goff you get, you know what I mean? But also depends on what version of Jordan you get too. I think Jordan has a higher ceiling. And it's going to be tackle behind the line, setting up a screen. Matt Milano blows that thing up. Goes absolutely nowhere. But yeah, Infinite, I think Jared's like near the top. When he's like on one, he could be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. It's just, it is. Jordan Love's been terrible this season. I guess you have not watched football. Tanger, appreciate you. Joe, where the Packers need to improve? Offensive line. Offensive line. Badly. And corner depth. Mike would fire going the wrong way. Yes, they are. Glenn would fire. Drew Allen, 26, comes UDFA, and he's going to blame his injury. 2:10 left to go in the half. It is 3rd and 17 from the 37 of Buffalo. Mills fires over the middle. It's going to be caught to the 30, and it's going to get tackled to the 25. Going to be a pickup of around 12 yards to the 25, but they are going to be short of that first down marker. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so we're going to the 2-minute warning. Not much going there. I have Love on my fantasy team. He's only averaging like 10 points per game. Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. And if he's not good in fantasy, he can't be good in football. Dream of Fire. I can't believe it's a Chiefs fan. I'm rooting for the Eagles. We need to win out, but we can't do that if we're sniffing it. Teams to lose. I don't know, man. Your defense looks really good, and you're still winning games, and you're number one in the NFC. I wouldn't have as many concerns as you do. I have concerns about the offense, but Mike would have fire. Pointless block in the back cost him at least 4 points. Dream of I meant the Bills. Gotcha. You're on the 2-minute warning. You're not missing anything right now. Someone asked you who made the interception. Let's see. Bullock made the interception. There we go. All right, so, I mean, they might just decide to kick another field goal here. We'll see if they decide to actually go for it. I mean, the Bills still have 2 timeouts left, so it's not over. You know, they could still score before this half. Colin, Bills are going to open up their new stadium next year just in time to see their Super Bowl window slowly close, just like the Falcons in 2017. Book it. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, again, you have Josh Allen. I think you're always going to have a shot. But, okay, now this is working again. It wasn't working before. So, we'll see, man. I mean, I almost picked the Texans, but I was like, all right. But the Texans' defense is no joke, man. It really isn't. They're one of the best in football right now. So, why must the Bears be in first? That's all right. We got time. Yeah, Love has a 103.2 rating for the season, which is more than respectable. He's had a good season. Like, he had a really good game on Sunday. But whatever, man. It's all good. All good. Modified. Do you have a favorite video ever made, Tom? For me, it's the original Packers scripted video. That's up there. The Stan video. I thoroughly enjoyed doing that one. That one's up there. And then there's like some Saga episodes and Coach episodes that are high up there. Like the Murder Mystery, both of them from the North and also from the East. Yeah. And Coach Season 3 finale, 4 finale. Jacob Tour calling it block, kick, scoop, and score. Jackson Tarrant. Pack and Lions are the same unstable ship, a defense that made the opponent tremble in fear, an O-line that needs a lot of work. J-Ball, they fire. Watch you live from Japan, Tom. Thanks for helping me get through the workday as I great quizzes. Hell yeah. Let's go. Scripted? I mean, technically it started a few years ago, right? So is this the 3rd season of Scripted? That sounds about right? I think. Somewhere around there. Do it. The intervention was fantastic. Go to movie night candy. I don't really eat candy anymore. I haven't eaten candy in a hot minute, so. Kelly, so I want to say it's awesome that you don't do sponsors. Wouldn't blame me if you did. It's super cool. I think it shows how many people show up. Hey, man. It's the community. They're pretty great. I ain't trying to sell you nothing. 43-yard field goal attempt here, and the kick is up, and it is good. Extend their lead. So they get the interception. The block in the back cost them a touchdown, but able to get some points out of it. And now the Bills, they got to answer back. Will it fire? In your opinion, what's the most confusing coaching hire? I mean, when it happened at the time, the Cowboys and Schottenheimer was a bit confusing. I'd say that one was a bit confusing, but, you know, all right. Done with a fire. Davis Mills has outperformed the entire Browns QB room. Do you think they'll give us another 3 first-round picks for him? They might. John Terra, Perna spun the wheel twice again. No integrity. From Portlandia. There we go. Attaining with a fire. Only thing TG sells is dope taste and excellent music, and some would say, the good left undone. That's right. Feel free to subscribe. Show is free. No sponsors, no midstream ads. Sinclair, hey. You're sniffing a whole bunch of butts. I saw you. All right, so now, Chip Kelly Raiders is pretty bad. Yeah, that one was a decision. That was definitely a decision. Kick is away and caught inside the 5. Going to get to the 10. Going to get to the 15-20, to the 25-30. Spins to the 35-40. He might be gone. To the 50, beats the kicker. To the 40, 30. No one's going to catch him. 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Bills. And that's what they needed. Holy cow. There you go. That'll get him right into the game. That was a great return. Let's get this little touchdown graphic going. And that is going to be the one and only Ray Davis, the legend. And the Bills going to take the lead off a kick return for a touchdown. Very nicely done. I will always root for Ray Davis forever. So very happy for one Ray Davis. We got a special teams TD. Jenny Matura, happy birthday, Ray Davis. Let's go. And so now here comes Prater to try and make it a 3-point game. 1:43 left to go in the half. And the kick is up, and it is good. I know Bobby's like, all right, we just got to not do that. Not do that. So the Bills, they answer back pretty quickly. The offense doesn't even have to take the field. And they got the 3-point lead once again. Let's go. That's a great return by Ray Davis. Holy cow. Very, very, very nicely done. Oh, and then does a somersault into the end zone. He got hit by his own guy, spun off of it. Oh, nice cut. Very nicely done. All right, so the Texans going to get it back now. What you doing, puppies? Come here. Come here. You got to walk around. Come on. She's just waiting for Maya. All right, Ray Davis. Just doing it. Just making it happen, man. I mean, you needed a spark. There you go. And Josh Allen, he's very happy for Ray Davis right now. So, let's see what the Texans can do with 1:43 to go in the half. And again, the Bills do get the ball to start the second half. All right. What's your take on Cam Newton calling Drake May fool's gold? Not as embarrassing as them then attacking Drake May for not knowing the show that Cam Newton's on. Like, good God, man, how far up your own ass is your head? So, yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't really care what they say. Drake May is pretty damn good. And he's gonna go to the right side to the 20 and is going to be down at the 25. Imagine being a returner after that and you have to return and you're just like, well, nope, didn't get a touchdown. Viewer with a no! Boop, boop. Saying, who would have thought? Special teams matter. Who would have thought, viewer? Who would have thought? Somebody tell the Packers. Please. Please tell the Packers. Hope you're doing well, viewer. Thank you. Kyle, as a Falcons fan, I'm furious. This is a deep-seated organizational cultural problem, and it starts with the owners and management. They don't give a damn. They don't care. I think, like I said, you are going to have some changes in that front office. Dumps off across the 30. He's going to get to the 32. Gain of 7 yards there. That's going to be Christian Kirk, who had a touchdown earlier. Bust with a fiver. What happened? How do I post my username HV3 again? Not my email address? Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know. I don't know why all of this changed. I have no clue. I don't know if they're trying to get rid of bots. Done with the to our Browns offer Jalen Hurts, $500 million guaranteed. And to fire. Just realized the house switch is scripted is because Tom switched, or Tom by the scriptwriter's house. I've unraveled your plot twist. I mean, Stroud's house. So that's what it is. To the 32 throws. Nice throw in Nico Collins. Woo, in traffic with a great catch, too. Past the 50, but hold on. Now Nico Collins is hurt. Hopefully he is okay. Clock stops at 51 seconds. And uh-oh. Don't want to see that. A really nice throw and good catch. Jam with 10. As a Raiders fan, don't mind the Kelly hire. It just hasn't been a good fit so far because of two main reasons. We don't have a good OL, especially in the run game. We got the Jets version of Geno. Both. Very true. Very, very true. Yeah, he got hit, man. Yikes. Yikes. And so Nico Collins, yeah, he's still on one knee. Hopefully he is okay. All right, so they're going to commercial. They're going to be injury timeout, and they're going to have to burn a timeout there because it is under 2 minutes. Okay. Binkers, keep up the great work, Tom. Hey, Binkers, appreciate that out of you. Thank you, and thank you. Again, folks, we will be rating other channels at halftime. So if you're brand new to the channel, we stream every single primetime game, every single playoff game, and every single Packers game. And every single game stream at halftime, we raid smaller creators who are also streaming the game. So I'll put a link in the chat. You click on the link, like, subscribe if they're your vibe, leave a positive comment. Helps out with the algorithm, helps smaller creators grow. Trey with a tenner. As a content creator, how often are you thinking about new content you could put out to keep things progressive and fresh? I mean, all the time. I mean, during the football season, it's super easy because, I mean, this year has been very, wrong commercial, has been very routine, which I'm like I like, because it makes things a little easier, but at the same time, I don't want things to get stagnant. So it's constantly battling that. And the thing is, too, is like now that there are series that are staples of the channel, right? So like every single week, there's going to be a Packers stream, Packers postgame, Packers reaction. Then after that, there's going to be every fans. There's going to be power rankings. There's going to be scripted. There's going to be predictions. So by the time I get to Thursday, like it's already the new football season and it doesn't leave a ton of room for other content. So I wouldn't be surprised if things get shaken up a little bit next year. Just because exactly what you're saying, I do want to keep things as fresh as possible. Exactly. Fire. Cam Newton's the same guy. I'll say he'll choose stats over a Super Bowl. There you go. There you go. Brad, they fire Tom. Heading my first NFL game in a few weeks. Just bought my tickets for Chiefs Chargers. Can't wait, and I'll see you soon, Chiefs Kingdom. Hey, that should be one hell of a game, too. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Mike would fire. I see why the Strouds have turned to the dark side. Their entire team has concussions. Also true. Also true. Yeah, I can give you a time sync when they come back. Nico Collins still has his helmet on, is on the sideline right now. Yes, I'm doing 30 and 30 again, hopefully this summer. Michael Turner, happy birthday, Ray Davis. There we go. That's a nice touchdown. All right, so let's see what we got. This is a Rode NT1A. Highly recommend. They're very good mics. And now ball's on the 49. 51 seconds to go in the half. Davis throws to the left side. Going to be, I'm sorry, Mills. Oh, yeah. Well, technically that still works. And it's going to get to the 42. And was that a Buffalo Bill that was down? Yep. Okay, hold on. Now there's a Bills player. It looks like his left shoulder is a little messed. That's Christian Benford, so can't risk him getting injured. Bio Day Fiver. The Packers making the Super Bowl. The podcast be filmed in front of a live studio audience. No, but I will be streaming, and that will be pretty darn crazy. How big of a screen am I watching on? I'm just streaming on my computer right now because it's a Thursday game. Can't wait to have a decent chunk on the Texans. Feeling good. There you go. We're showing the AFC playoff picture right now. Texans, Chiefs, and Ravens all in the hunt. All in the hunt. Hey, Bronco, don't worry about it. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, Broncos, man, you got to be feeling real good about them. Patriots currently in the lead with number one seed possibility percentages at 29%. So, hey, there you go. Happy birthday to your niece. And now 2nd and 2. 45 seconds to go. Throws, that's going to be caught, and it's going to be Kirk to the 25-20. He's going to get to the 15-10 and drag down around the 7. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Texans. And they are moving. 33. Now they're showing the replay again. I can't give you a time sync. I'm trying. All right, let's see here. NB with the fire. I'm also going to my first NFL game soon. Next week, Eagles, Bears. Really excited. Hopefully the Alliance will survive. Whatever happens, go Birds. Hey, should be a good game. Let's go. Let's go. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Throws to the end zone. I think he caught it out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete. So 9 seconds to go. Was looking for Higgins. Pixel to tell you read the new Hunger Games book and have seen the trailer. The movie came out today. It's going to break my heart that the cast is mostly age accurate. Yes, I saw the trailer. I have not read the book. I heard really good things, though. I heard very, very good things about the new one. Jacob Defire, you keep saying you're not trying to sell us anything while showing us all the skin. Got to put those elbows away. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Exposing myself too much. All right, so it was incomplete pass because he caught it out of bounds. So we're trying to hold on to this lead right now. Let's see what we got. Now there's Ursery, who is the lineman for the Texans. He's down on one knee. And consider General Mills. Execute Order 66. 66. All right, so the Texans, they don't got any timeouts remaining. Of course, the manly man course, of course. Only elbows when... Too much. Too much. It's too much. My clavicle? Oh, my goodness. Oh, History 2, what's one rule change you would make? Get rid of taunting. Get rid of the taunting penalty. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah, exactly. Birthdays and injuries. That's the theme of this stream. All right, so Ursery's walking off. Hopefully he is okay. I mean, they really can't afford any more injuries to that O-line, man. I mean, that O-line's not great. Pixel 5 book's amazing. You absolutely read it when you have the time to do so. Maybe keep a box of tissues by your side as you read it. Hell yeah, because that's the one that Woody Harrelson's character, right? Yeah, that's the one that he wins, if I'm not mistaken. What do you expect of fan service? Still very enjoyable. All right. Hey, Mitch. Thank you, Finn. I was blanking on his name. Because they're having Jesse Plemons play a young Plutarch, right? If I'm not mistaken. Ball's on the 8, 2nd and goal. Takes the snap. No timeouts remaining. Throws towards the end zone. Caught! And it's a touchdown! Texans! Oh, hold on. We got laundry. Tiger to Fire. I can keep things fresh with a segment for only dedicated Packers fans and call it Only Real Fans. Hold on. We got laundry here. Hold on. Dan Fire. Surprised that you know about the Eagles-Bears alliance. Both teams make it to the playoffs. Should make a short sketch about it. I already made a sketch about it. It was already inscripted. All right. Penalty is on the Bills. It is declined. And it is a touchdown. Texans. Their offense is putting up points right now. Songbird Snakes was pretty good. I heard good things. I did. All right. So, let's see what we got. I'm not going to the Packers game. No, I stream every Packers game. I stream every single one. All right, so 5 seconds to go. Mike with a fire. Mills struck back. I mean, listen, if the Texans wind up winning this game, it's perfect for scripted. I'm not going to lie. Kick is up, and it is, it's just good. That was close. That was very close. Scott fire. It's no coincidence the Patriots returned to evil umpire status after Josh McDaniels came back. He could be his own character and scripted. Too much time left. 5 seconds left. It's a 4-point lead now for the Texans. Again, the Bills do get the ball to start the next half, but they cannot be too happy about their defense right now. Okay. Let's put this here. That was a good throw, too. It was nicely done. That was Higgins, right? Well, Allen hasn't seen the field in a hot second. That was Higgins. I started him in fantasy tonight. Let's go. Valid fire. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to score when I hopped in. Holy crap. All right, Ash. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. I like it. Bills is a pretty solid backup. Yeah. Rough game overall on Sunday, but yeah. Vic Ventura, what is this? A good primetime game? I know. It's crazy. We only got a few left. There's like, let's try to make it good before we leave. All right. Sean with a Buffalo needs a new owner. Sell the team, Bagula. We'll see what happens. By Buffalo, still got plenty of time, but the kick is away. Got to hope that Ray Davis is able to run this one back too, and he's not going to because it's going to be kicked in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Yeah, they're not letting him return this one. Mason Fire. I think Golden will get that coveted first TD this Sunday. It would be pretty awesome. It would be pretty awesome to do it against the Vikings. That would be pretty dope. If Jaden Reed comes back, though, man, I mean, there'd be a lot of targets, which is not a bad thing. But maybe. All right, so this has been a pretty good game so far. Only 156 yards for the Bills, and they're just going to kneel this one out. Yeah, Reed's supposed to be coming back. Again, the Bills will get the ball to start the next half, but their defense, they got to pick things up quickly. They're going up against a very good defense, but yeah, not looking too good. All right, we'll reset these timeouts, and then we shall raid. Valid fire. Well, I don't think it'll happen. I'll be insufferable if my Panthers win Monday night. I think they got a shot. I think they definitely have a shot. We will see what happens. All right, it's time to raid. Mirate too. Who said my Texans couldn't ball? Grossi, go Texans, dude. Yeah, if there was a defense that they could take advantage of, it was gonna be them. So. Gail the Dollar saying, Tom, always hate to see other fans immediately say how bad a player is after one mistake, like Eagles fans panicking. I'm a Falcons fan, by the way. Yeah, I mean, that's just the league, unfortunately, that we are in. Jordan Torres, Darius Smith also went to Kentucky, fun fact. And Couture, when I said execute Order 66, I may have caused that. Hunter Fire, gonna go to the locker room, make some adjustments. Let's go, Buffalo. They're gonna need to make those adjustments. All right, so let's do it. Bills versus Texans. Boop, boop, boop. That's because I mentioned that too. I mean, the 49ers have the second worst secondary in the league right now. So if there's a game where Bryce Young could ball out, it could be on Monday night again. So we'll see. Balls fire. Must be super rare for tanking season QB to stay on the team after they get a QB they tanked for. Very fair. Very, very, very fair. All right, let's put this here. Boom, boom. Okay. Let's move this down. Jay, first Daniel Jones, now Davis Mills in this game. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Again, they don't have a good defense right now. Uncle Tour, we love chair. What about Moosey on chair? Moosey would lose his mind on chair. Moosey is on couch. Moosey much prefers couch. All right, let's see. We've rated these guys before. Nobody's there. Okay, let's see. Jago to fire. I graduate Delheim, was accepted to New Paltz, but I choose Utica for a girl. The worst decision I ever made. Utica, I've heard mixed things about Utica. I've heard mixed things. But, yeah, I love New Paltz, man. New Paltz was a great time. It's a dope school. Dope area. Highly, highly recommend. Okay, we've rated all these people before. I'm trying to find someone we haven't rated before. I don't know if we're going to find someone. Let's see here. Is there anyone actually here? No, it's just music. Okay, nope. All right. Nobody there. Nobody there. We've rated you before. We've rated a lot of people, to be fair. To be fair. If Mills better than Stroud, if Mills keeps winning, how can he lose the job? I mean, I just don't think they're going to start CJ Stroud until he's 100% healthy, especially. They're not going to take the risk, with those concussions. You can't. Because, God forbid, he gets a significant injury. Okay, with 8 fires. Got back from wine tasting. What I miss? Ooh, it's been a good game so far. It's been a very, very good game so far. The Bills defense is not doing well. The Texans just scored a touchdown before half. So, how's the wine tasting? As for the fire, in Mills we trust. General Mills, making it happen. I don't think we've rated these guys in a hot minute. All right, so link in chat. This dude's got amazing hair. All right. Grossi, Raid, Sandin, Lev. I had a minor heart attack. I thought that was a Vikings flag in the back. It was a Lakers one. I just saw purple and I was like, ah! But thankfully. All right, we've rated them before. Rated you. Okay, rated you, just rated you the other day. Have we rated you? Let us see. Yeah, no, Mills is good. Mills is a great backup, man, because he's everything that you want in a backup, that he can go out and he can win you football games. Stroud is still the better quarterback, though. But, the Texans offense, it's been struggling all year, man. No Mixon, so they really haven't had a run game. Of course, they have injuries at wide receiver. Their own line's not doing well. Jacob to fire. Texans came roaring back. I mean, again, against this defense, not a huge surprise. Especially the run defense, not good. But Grossi, Raid, Senlev. Let's see. Philosopher Day 5. If you haven't read it yet, listen to the audiobook for Project Hail Mary before the movie comes out. I promise it's so worth it. I've heard good things. The chat's also recommended it before. The trailer looked cool. Because it's the same dude who did The Martian, right? If I'm not mistaken. Martian's great. Can't go wrong with that. All right, we've rated you before. We've rated you. All right, it's been a hot minute since we've rated you. Oh, it's better than The Martian? Really? Okay. Okay. That's a statement. That's pretty big. Yeah, same author. Okay. Link in the chat. Justified. Not starting QB too early. Bengals. Huh. Is that how that works? Huh. It's crazy how that works. Sean with Tour. How much would it cost you to play No Moon on stream? I could probably find it in a moment. You just got to give me a minute. I just got to find it. Let's see here. I'll try to raid one more person here. Raid this Tom Grossi guy. Okay, that's just a couch. Nobody's there. Okay. Let's see here. No. Rated you. We've rated you. Pretty sure we've rated you. This person confuses me. Hey, Joe, I'm glad you're liking scripted. Oh, they got no chat. Oops. Okay. Valid Fiver. Andy Weir is an amazing writer. Really hope they do it justice. I hope so, too. It looked good. It definitely looked good. All right, these guys look like they're having a grand old time. All right, link in the chat. Second guy's flabbergasted. Let's go. Let's go. Doing some chaotic good, baby. Grossi, race, and in love. And it's someone's birthday. Oh, look, it's someone's birthday, one of these creators. Happy birthday. Kelly Tour, kind of feels like defense matters more than offense this year. I just think, like, the defenses have been really good, but that's how it's kind of been for the past couple of seasons. Yes, defenses have been pretty damn good. Okay. Beautiful. All right, you want me to play No Moon? Please hold. Please hold. Damon, he said my name and I'm famous. Good raid. Good raid. All right. I think it's just called, is it No Moon or Stroud song? I got to find it. Side for the town. I went to New Paltz for 2 semesters. I missed the town, not so much the school, but maybe I can't learn in the snow. My brother graduated from the place, though. Oh, the town's awesome, man. It's such a dope town. It's very walkable. It's awesome. Jet 252, Tom, hope you're well. BGM name for scripted. BGM name for scripted. BGM. I'm blanking. Who? What? Where? Echo to Fire. Green Bay Packers Transformers figure came in. Looking awesome, just like the real Packers. Super saying, Tom Bears fan here. Why do people keep saying the Bears and Eagles are teaming up? What does that mean? Also must destroy the Steelers. There's a few reasons that they've teamed up. One, you got the Eagles beating all the NFC North teams, and you got the freaking Bears. They're taking down the NFC East teams. That's one of the major reasons. Hold on one second. I'm trying to... Oh, the background music? Got you. It's Here Comes the Raindrops, if I am correct. Give me 2 seconds. Here Come the Raindrops. It's a free YouTube song. Got you. Enter the Orioles have a chance next season. Maybe. I've been really focused on them, so I think they could. Golden Wood, they fire. Give my left kidney for them to play your Stroud theme with CJ's next home game. Honestly, it'd be pretty incredible. It'd be pretty great. All right, here we go. Bill's Digest. Keep crushing. Daniel with the absolute banger. With the absolute banger. Forever. Scotty with Fire. What the actual double HE double hockey 6 is this season right now? Pure chaos. Join the dark side. Do it. Do it. Daniel made the Stroud's theme. Very, very talented. Daniel crushes it. Always. Always, always, always. Okay. So let's put this here. Boom, boom, boom. John Tour, long live the Strouds. Long live the Strouds. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Put this here. All right, we should be coming back relatively soon. Is Josh Allen washed? No, he's just forced to do a whole lot. So we're to our guy behind the couch. Tim Couch. Tim Couch. All right, let me move this over again. Okay. Yeah, we just did a bunch of raids. We'll do more raids on Sunday. Favorite commentator ever? Pat Summerall and John Madden, man. Rachel the Fire's going for seeing Wicked for good in movie theaters and found out today I'm going to the Jets Ravens on Sunday. Hey, there you go, Rachel. It's a pretty solid game. Should be pretty good. Carol, appreciate that out of you. I was like, oh yeah, GPS is tomorrow. Mm-hmm. All right, let's put this here. Bam, bam. Okay. Oh, we got a decent amount of subs. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's pull up Twitch again. Okay. You show the game time, it's free in Houston. That does not mean I can show the game. I'm sorry. That unfortunately is not the case. Gentlemen, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Won their first ever flag football tourney? Hell yeah. That's awesome. Valid Fire. I thought I would hate the resurgence of the Pats, but I've always been a Mike Vrabel fan, so I'm happy for them. Yeah, I think that there are a lot more people are going to tolerate them a lot more too, because there was also people who just like did not like Tom Brady and stuff. But no, the Patriots are fun to watch. They really are. So, Pigeon with a fire. As a Bears fan says something about you and your content that I'm also a fan of yours. Bears sweep the Packers this year. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you. Joe Tur, Pats versus Bengals. You think it'd be low scoring? No, I think the Patriots should be able to score against that defense. I think they should be able to. I think so. Tolerate them. For now. For now. I'm just going to grab another high-quality H2O. Be right back. And I'll give you ultimate puppy cam because there's dose. Claire's cleaning Moosey. What's you doing? What's you doing? You having a spot? Oh, you're so wet. Ah. Gross. Gross. Moosey. Moosey boy. Moosey, Moosey boy. Moosey boy. There we go now. Moosey, moose, Moosey, moose, Moosey, moose. Moose. All right, we're coming on back. Quarter number 3. Let's do it. Travel to Fire Time, Substance 2021, a diehard Purple Satan fan. Just asked for another birthday shout out for my dog who turned 15 yesterday. Hey! A huge 15? A huge happy birthday to your pupper. Let's go. Hope they have a great birthday. Schmark with a tear. My Colts and the Chiefs hopes this week. They could. They use a couple more games. I think they're done. Will Anderson, 6 straight games with a sack. Tied for most in single season history for the Texans. Pretty darn good. All right, so let's see what we got. Lopez Tour. I wish Goff was mobile QB. Lions would be crazy. It's true. I mean, again, he has his issues, but he's still pretty damn good. All right, so let's see what we got. Bills getting the ball back, down 4 to start this second half. And the kick is away. Ray Davis already returned 1 for a touchdown, and they ain't killed. He's going to run it deep out of the end zone to the 10, to the 15, and he slips at the 20. So not a good decision there. Nicholas with a tear. I'm sure you'll be happy to know that the daughter of a soldier who sacrificed everything was just accepted to college she dreamed of and be able to go because of the money you raised. Nicholas, hell yeah, brother. That's it, man. Children of Fallen Patriots, they do phenomenal work. Was more than happy to raise money for them. They're a great organization. Scans to our offense in my Texans game. Preposterous. 75. As a Pats fan, I need Texans to win for seeding, but as a fantasy manager, Allen to pop off in the second half. Well, let's see. He's going to have to go 80 yards as they start in their own 20. Allen in shotgun. James Cook to his right. Takes the snap, hands that ball off, and is going to get about a yard, and that's it. Nothing doing there. I'll give you a time sync. So we just came back. 14:46, 45, 4, 43, 2, 1, 14:40 to go. And they're showing the replay. Will Anderson, he's the one who made the tackle. He's a monster, man. I mean, you talk about draft picks that have hit. It's freaking Will Anderson. He's so good. Texan, appreciate you. Enjoy. 2nd and 9 from their own 21. Allen in shotgun. Cook now to his left. 14:20 to go in the third. Now Cook over to his right. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Has some time. Fires. Just dumps it off over the middle. Wide open to the 35. And it's going to be up to around the 39. And that is going to be Hawes once again for a Bills. First down. Boom. Let's go. All right. Why you gave time sync right now? Because when people are just coming back, and sometimes, I also X'd out the stream for Twitch, and so sometimes it lags or sometimes a little bit faster. So it's true, Johns. It is very, very true. It's pretty good. H-So! Appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you for the $5. All right, 1st and 10. Ball's on the 39. Their own. Allen in shotgun. Takes the snap. Gonna throw again. And he's going to run, and he's going to get maybe a yard before getting hit at the 40. Not much there. Down with a fire. Top idea for the next to the couch. You get something to hang all your jerseys on hangers, so you don't have the box there. Easy access still. Honestly, it's easier for the box. Because I could just pull them out one by one and just, toss them next to me. So when I'm doing every fans and constantly changing to 32 different jerseys, I just need really quick access. So it works. All right, so 2nd and 9, ball's on the 40. Allen in shotgun with Cook to his left. Hand it off there and breaks a tackle, but is only going to get about 2 yards. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 7. Way the tour was up with Buffalo this season. They have no run defense whatsoever. They don't have too many deep threats when it comes to their wide receivers. And while James Cook is having a great season, if he doesn't do well, the offense seems to struggle. So it seems like past Bills offenses when Josh Allen was made to do everything, and that's not always going to work. And so they tour, no moan. It's true, Mills. It is true. Mills. 3rd and 6. Ball's on their own 43. Allen in shotgun. Johnson to his left, and now changing the play at the line. Got to snap this quickly. Play clock at 1. Takes the snap, and pressure immediately, and Allen avoids a sack. Now rolling out to his left and is still running away to the 25 and gets tackled at the 24. A loss of a whole bunch of yards there, and it's a disaster for the Bills. And who else? Will Anderson once again. He's a monster. Kevin with a Terra Tom. I'm 10 months out from a quadruple bypass. I've entered content during my early rehab. It's instrumental in keeping my spirits up during rehab. Today's my Pomski's Latte's 4th birthday. Hey, happy birthday. And Kevin, hell yeah, man. Hell of recovery. Let's go, baby. All right, so it's now 4th and 24. 11:21 left to go in the third. They're going to bring out the punting unit, and the kick is away. And calling for a fair catch at the 31. Adam would tell you, I mean, consider screen capturing the game clock only. I think that would present copyright issues. Also, much love from Chicago Packers fan. Go Pack, go. The problem is that the only games I stream via my computer are Thursday night games. So it wouldn't probably be an issue, but when I watch them on TV, where I am is not necessarily where, like, it's either going to be a little bit slower or it's going to be a little bit faster than broadcast. So I haven't found a great way to do it because I still watch it off cable. That's the only reason I have cable still is to watch the NFL. Jam with Sarah. Trivia question for you, Tom. Just learned this past hour. Can you name the only 2 people who have pinned both Okada and Roman Reigns? Here's a hint. They're both currently in WWE. Ooh. We're on commercially, not Miss Nathan. They're both in WWE? Is it Cody? Has to be one, right? Maybe? Has AJ beaten Roman? Yeah. Maybe Cody and AJ? Maybe? That'd be my guess. Yeah. Oh, Nakamura. Maybe? Ooh. Oh, God, I love me some Adam Cole, baby. Tyler to Fire. Next studio upgrade should have the Batman the Animated Series style display and mannequins for all the Grossi-verse characters' costumes. Hell yes. Hells to the yes. Oh, Kevin, yeah, I literally, because I have my stream up, I literally have it on 244 the entire time. Stroud to Fire. Random thought, given their mutual love of video game music, is there a world where Tree and Kenny Omega are friends? Ooh. I would love to interview Kenny Omega. I would love to. Oh, can I move the green one up? Yes. That good? How many platforms do you have to pay for to be able to watch all the games in 1 week? Well, I don't watch all the games. Like, I watch them mostly just the internet access afterwards. But I have cable for that, and then I use twitch.tv, so I get this game for free. Joseph Whitera, Tom, my union, Starbucks Workers Unite, is on strike. Hell yeah. I can put the GoFundMe link in here for striking workers hardship fund in your chat. I don't know if it's going to allow links, to be honest with you. Yeah, because I think just because like when bots and stuff come through, just to make sure that they're not in there. So I think we have that turned off. But hell's to the yeah, brother. Let's go. Stay united. That's the only way you're going to get through it. Chris Fire, Drake May. Val the Fire, my dark secrets. I've always enjoyed Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels, and I really can't hate that they don't commentate together anymore. Yeah, I use Twitch to watch, just because also it's the free version, and so I think it's one of the more accessible versions because you don't need Prime to. So that's where I have people. It's easier to sync via this. 11:11, make a wish. Left to go in the third. So yeah, I use because in the States you can watch it for free. You don't need a Prime account. I have twitch.tv/Prime Video. All right, so now ball's on their own 31. Let's see what the Texans can do. They scored a touchdown. And their last series dumps it off here to Nick Chubb for a screen, who's going to get a first down and gets about 12 yards there. First down. It's Finn Balor and Bronson Reed. Oh. Ain't so defied. Did you ever ride the Metro in D.C. when you're doing 30 and 30? Best public transit rail in my country, in my opinion. No. I think we took the Amtrak down there, but I don't think we did public transportation after that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, to be honest. Patty with a 3. I walked everywhere. Pete McDavid, thinks you're a great guy. Shout out, Pete. Making good content. 11:01 left to go in the third. Have a great night. No, it was cool because I don't really go to DC very often, so it was cool. I mean, I wish I had more time to see all the museums and stuff. It was very, very cool. So we're taking a look at this again. And, okay, so hold on. There must have been a penalty. Hold on one second here. And Bell's back on their own 26. I'll take a look and see what happened in a moment. Dumps it off here to Nick Chubb. Gets nothing. Nothing. Okay, so it's ineligible man downfield. So that's what the flag was. Oh, no. Now, that Benford... No, hold on. There is a Bills playing... it's Bernard. Oh, boy. There's a Bills player who is writhing in pain, and it is Bernard right now. Hopefully he is okay, but he looks like he is in a significant amount of pain. That is going to go to 6. It's true, Kevin. It's true. Let's see what this is. Did his feet get tangled, or... I couldn't really see what it was. All right, hopefully he is all good. Don't want to see that. Yeah, I don't know if it's he looks like he's in a lot of pain. Looks like it's his arm. Damn. Am I from Green Bay? No, I live outside Milwaukee now. Just to fire. I went to DC when I was 6. Smithsonian's worth the entire trip. Dude, I'm excited to go back at some point and look at some darn museums. Yeah, it looks like it's his arm there. So hopefully he is okay. Yeah, arm, elbow. Ay. Yeah, can't afford any more injuries. Mike Codifier, Tom is least favorite WWE wrestler currently, and you think December 13th has really seen his last match, the post-match shenanigans. I can see him coming back. It depends on how much money they give him, but they're doing WrestleMania in Saudi, not this upcoming year, but the year after, and they want, everyone there. So I wouldn't be surprised if he at least makes an appearance. It might be the last time he wrestles, though. My least favorite wrestler currently? I mean, here's the thing, because there's a bunch of folks that you just never even see. But when it comes to wrestling ability and how much he's on screen, I mean, I wish, and there was times where he got a little bit better, but Jay is not great, in the ring right now. Yeah, Lesnar does nothing for me, the fact that he's back right now. Going to the tour tomorrow, quits. Football Bills will lose NFC East. Jake with a fire. Patriots winning AFC East. Hey, good. I'll be on your 21st birthday. There you go. Yeah, Logan Paul is just so whatever for me. Valid fire. I didn't think I would like the National Gallery, but it's easily my favorite place in D.C., even with the Smithsonian. Hells to the Ack and fire. When I said execute Order 66, I didn't mean injure the defense. General Mills, this is football, not war. The Empire Strikes Back. Anime Terror, which team is the biggest surprise and biggest disappointment? Enjoy that all you do. I mean, the Raiders are pretty damn disappointing. I mean, I know that their hope was that, they had a terrible run game last year. I think they had the worst or the second worst in the league, and Genty is not really helped. They have no O-line right now. Bernard's going right to the locker room. They're holding his right arm, so hopefully he is okay. Surprise has to be the Colts. HV to tour. How many picks will the Packers have against JJ? I'm hoping at least 1. 2 would be better, though. And now 2nd and 16. Mills. He's going to run to the right side. He's going to get to the 30 and gets to the 33. But hold on. We got laundry again. Stu with a fire. Someone who's never watched wrestling before, how would you suggest get into it? Is there a lore, something you need to know about? Hold on. This is going to be holding on the Texans, so this is going to set them on back. Yeah, the thing with wrestling is the story never truly ends, which can make it really fun if you've been watching for a really long time. Appreciate you, Tristan. because then there's always callbacks and like rivalries gets refreshed and all that great stuff. Both companies do a pretty good job. WWE's video production is always really good. So like if you want to watch like a PLE or something, they'll like fill you in on what's been going on. Yeah, but I mean, like, there's a whole bunch of like the old YouTube channel, like their vault. They like release a bunch of old matches and stuff. Cal, thank you very much for the membership. Yeah, so it just depends on what you're getting into. AEW, I think, is a little easier to get into. Second and 26, handoff right side is going to get to the 25. Going to bring up third down and long. That's Woody Marks. Just because they've been around for less time, and I think that they have a better in-ring product. Their storytelling has definitely gotten better, but also some of their top guys are out right now, so it's not the absolute best. But yeah, it's just, it also depends on what kind of wrestling you like, you know? So that was that's going to be the big difference there. Because if you're more of like the in-ring product, you might like something else, right? But if you like the storylines and the characters, and tries to set up a screen here, a tight end screen, and it goes nowhere. He throws into the ground, and hold on. We got laundry once again. Let's see what this. Last time DeMar was on IR is 22 and 23. Let's see what this laundry is going to be. Hold on here. 9:15 to go. Allen warming up on the sideline. And it's going to be on the offense. They're just going to decline it, though, because it's fourth down and long. To do with Mr. Grossi, can we have as a punishment for Perna, you and him doing a Pokemon Soul Link together during the summer if possible? Yeah, you just got to convince Perna. Yeah, WWE Vault on YouTube, it does have a bunch of classic matches. If you have Peacock, too, you can access a whole bunch of their old pay-per-views and stuff. So, but it is a lot. It's very overwhelming to get into, but you just kind of pick it up and be like, oh, I want to learn more about this wrestler, and then go back and watch some of their matches. You know what I mean? And kick is away from the punting unit. And 9:10 left to go in the third. Nice job here by Townsend again. Inside the 20, going backwards to the 15, and gets tackled at the 12. Going backwards there is Khalil Shakir. And hold on, we got laundry again. Any specific pay-per-views or matches you'd recommend? Yeah, I mean, there's plenty I could recommend to you. What are you looking for? Are you looking for WWE or AEW? Delphi to Fire. Top tip, mute your center channel if you have good surround. YouTube stream on a good speaker. You get game sound with the Grossi commentary. Perfect game. Let's go, babe. Let's go. We got more laundry. The refs have been busy. Yeah, it's been a long game. I feel like it took a while to get through that first half. All right, let's see here. WWE, since I already have Peacock. All right, so there's a few things that you could do. It depends again on the wrestler, right? Personally, some of my favorite stuff. Hold on one second. I just want to see what the laundry is. During the kick, it's holding. Okay, it's going to be on the Bills, so it's going to send them back even further. Like, you could watch WrestleMania 17. That's often regarded as one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. You're going to find some great matches there. I love Bret the Hitman Hart. I love technical wrestlers too. So there's plenty of matches that you can check out from him, like Bret Hart versus Stone Cold. That's a big one. Yeah, Taker, Shawn Michaels, if they don't know the characters, that might be tough. Because that's the first one I showed Maya, and she's like, I don't really know who these people are. So it took a little while to get into it, and then we rewatched it, and it was great. So, yeah, I might start there. Personally, though, I love old NXT takeovers. NXT Black and Gold is some of my favorite stuff that WWE has ever done. So, highly recommend that. You watch some old NXT takeovers, like watch like the 4th or 5th one. You just see some damn good wrestling. Oh my God. We didn't know how good we had it. Ball's on the 10. And Allen under center with James Cook in the backfield. 9:03 left to go in the third. They're just sending Palmer running back and forth. Hand off to Cook, who's going to find a little bit of a lane, is going to get maybe about 4 yards. Doc Watara, Tom, not much of a football fan, but love your content. Question, when injury timeout gets called, does it get taken away from the 3 timeouts you get? If so, what happens if you have no timeouts to use? Good question. So it only happens in the final 2 minutes of the second or the fourth quarter. So that's the only time that actually happens, where they're going to take away timeouts. Any other time, they're not going to take away timeouts from you. Dallas Fire, do you think John Moxley will return to WWE for last-minute Shield reunion since Roman's about to retire and Seth will turn face? I don't think so. I don't believe so. I don't think Moxley is very fond of WWE. 2nd and 6 from the 14, and Allen, under a ton of pressure, just throws it into the dirt again. They're doing a good job getting after Josh Allen. Private Fire, how do you feel about Mercedes Moné title collector? I personally think it's dumb, but I get it. I mean, I wanted to just lead somewhere, so that would be nice. It's just been going on for a very long time. Shout out to Wise Man once said, it's still real to me, damn it. It's still real to me. Shockmaster. That's the number one thing. Zayn versus Neville. Oh, my God. Adam Cole versus Aleister Black. Johnny Gargano versus anybody. I mean, there's so many things you can watch. 3rd and 6, 8:20 to go in the third now. Ball's on the 14 and takes the snap. They're rushing 4. Allen under pressure again and gets sacked at the 8. Holy cow, man. This Texans defense is not freaking relenting right now. Allen with a fire. Wrestling scriptwriter. Did somebody say something about wrestling? Howard! Get out, Howard. Get him out. Joy, they tour. Why the Bills give me heart attacks every week? Leva Tour, top 5 favorite wrestling themes. One of a Kind has to be up there. RVD. Metalingus from Edge has to be up there. I do love Adam Cole's. Either one is really, really good. I do love Battle Cry, too. Battle Cry is one of my favorite. Kick is away from the punting unit and is going to be called for a fair catch at the 46. They're going to have great starting field position. You think you know me? I mean, Undertaker's just classic. Unnormal to Fire. I'm going to DC next month on the 26th to visit my stepbro who's in the Space Force. Places there you recommend seeing. If you're a museum guy, man, there are so many museums that you can go to. Highly recommend. Oh, God, Shinsuke's old theme? Yes. Yes. Batista's is also great. We're on commercial. Avatar, any Orange Cassidy versus Pac matches a much? Agreed. Gabitur, go for it on 4th down. Sorry, wrong team. Asuka's is a great, Empress of Tomorrow. It's a great theme. It's very one of a kind. Metalingus, yep, from Alter Bridge. Alter Bridge sings it. Yep. The Miz's theme, dude. The Miz's one was great before their WrestleMania match with Cena. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. And we're on commercial and not missing anything right now. Oh yeah, Stone Cold's is classic, man. It's pretty great. The Game, yeah, R.I.P. Lemmy. The Game, but also King of Kings he did. It was very, very good. No, I have not played any Dispatch yet. I don't have time for video games during the season. It's I'll play like a hot minute of Slay the Spire, but yeah, Nas is good. Nas is good. Jericho, which one? Break the walls down. Gotta break the code. Okay, so we are on commercial. Voices Orton. I also love Burning My Light. I will say Broken Dreams, McIntyre's one is fantastic. I also love Punk's old theme. We've been through the darkest day. Just grew up on ECW, living near Philly. Good times. Hell yeah. Hell to yeah. No more words. Excellent theme. Excellent, excellent. All right. So the Bills are in a little bit of trouble right now. Just a bit. Heber, I have not. No. SA Tour, a Sting's Crow theme. Fair. Yeah, both. I mean, Cult of Personality is just excellent. It's just so good. Should watch more Brewers games. I will. Once they come back next year. All right. So let's see what we got. 7:29 left to go in the third. Gwendolyn let they fire. If not for T. Higgins, I don't know about that, Gwendolyn. But I mean, he wouldn't have had the notoriety that he does, definitely. Joe, they tour Texas winning would be so amazing for scripted. Agreed. Am Kelly with they fire. Does anyone know how to change our names back or change them back before they appear? Thanks, Posse Sign Winterborn. Yeah, I think you could do it. Like, you have to go to your profile to do it. I don't know why they made this change. Jam with Fire, what did Maya think of the Blood and Guts matches from this year? It picked up. It definitely it picked up. I don't love war games anymore, and Blood and Guts is kind of in that similar category. It just takes too long to get things going. By the way, one of the refs hurt his left leg. It's a non-contact injury, and he's limping off. I no joke, like it might be his Achilles because he can't put any weight on there. So the ref just got carted off. So everybody's getting injured right now. Yeah, the ref counter injury's up to 1. So we got a new ref going on now. Ay, ay, ay. Rival to 10. If anyone wants to get in The Undertaker, recommend watching the Ministry of Darkness era. Gives a good overview of who he was generally. And for Shawn Michaels, watch him during the DX era. Fire, they fire. Update the ref injury counter to 1. First and 10, handoff here. It's Woody Marks. Gets about 2 right around midfield. Might get pulled down at the 49. Oh, my God. Now there's another Bills player down. Holy crap, man. Dude, holy God. Going to fire. Pat Math Holmes? Giovanni with a tenor. Who wins? NXT Johnny Gargano or Tribal Chief Roman Reigns? Bloodline is banned from ringside. They're just still going to put Roman over. He's going to pin Ciampa and Gargano. But I do love me some Gargano. Oh, man. This is Hairston, the rookie. Dominion with a tenor. Holy hell, this game is a bloodbath. Get FIFA in here now. Turf is a menace. You are not kidding. Justin with a fire. Expectations this season so off. I might as well bet on Jacksonville to win the Super Bowl. So that's Hairston, who already suffered an injury and was late to this season. Chase with a tour. Bill struggling. Order 66 going to plan. Allo to our demolition theme. Shot to fire. Injury counter time. You three get the injury bowl segment ready for Sports Ball 13. We're on commercial again. Terry with a fire. Just realized that my Grossi bill is one of the few I've never been late on. Hope all is well, bro. Happy holidays. How you been? Terry, how you doing? We're doing all right, man. Getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving. Edge with the tour. To Be Loved, Papa Roach. It was a great hype song. The ref was running in the back of the end zone, and then he literally got a non-contact injury. Like, I wonder if it's like ACL or Achilles or something. So, it's not very good. Gator with a fiver. Let's see. Super Eye Patch Wolf, friend of FD Signifier, has some absolutely transcendental pro wrestling vid essays. Oh, really? I did not know he made that kind of content. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Okay. I appreciate that. Arante with tenor. Ref is hurt because he only ever does arms at the gym to throw flag. This is why you don't skip leg day. That is very true. Let's see. Do we have another penalty? Let's see. Gwendolyn to fire. Someone tell Utri on injury bowl. No, we're at 8. We're at 8 penalties. Just double checked. Exotic tour. Time for a 2-hand touch. TGS with a tour. Top 5, a new talent. Obafemi. Yeah, he's got to be. He's got to be up there. Evans has to be up there too. I mean, I don't know if she's considered new anymore, but Vakur has got to be up there. Julia, another fantastic wrestler. Rabbit Tour, everyone's getting hurt in this game. They are. Bow to fiver. I'm just glad the rookie ref who has been benched all season can now have an opportunity to say, flag. Flag. Yeah, this is nuts, man. You got refs getting hurt, so ref hurt. Thursday Night Football, Bills, and Texans. Down they fire. Here's a real question. Who wins, NWO Hogan or Bloodline Roman? Depends. Is it in WCW? If it is in WCW, then it'll be Hogan. Is Hendry considered a good wrestler? More of a character wrestler. Hairston is walking over to the Blue Medical tent. Lighter tour. Eye Patch Wolf wrestling videos got me into it. Oh, hell yeah. No, I haven't seen those before. I appreciate that recommendation. That's dope. Watch some video essays while I'm working out. 2nd and 7, 7:16 left to go in the third. Oh, Subaruka is awesome. I agree with that. I do. JT will win MVP? I don't know if he will, but he deserves it, though. Let's see. Kindred with a fire. Pop quiz. Should the NFL expand to 4 international teams? What outside U.S. cities would make awesome locations for teams? I mean, they're going to throw one in London if they're going to do that. Hold on 2 seconds. One's on the 49 because they already have the field that's already there. And hands that ball off and has a decent lane to the right side. Gets into Bill's territory around the 45. Going to pick up about 5 yards there. Yeah, London, they would definitely put one in there. Depends on like what else they wanted. Because you would think that they're going, oh my God, hold on. Woody Marks is down now. Holy crap, man. Because he was banged up too. Was that last week? Or 2 weeks ago? Yeah, London, they're going to play in Paris. I don't know if they're going to do that there. They've been playing more and more in Brazil. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because the logistics would be a nightmare, man. If you're doing one in London, then you're just going to have to make them all in Europe, right? You got to be kind of like around the same area, I would imagine. Terry the Fire, tell me about it. I got turkey from work. Now I have to learn how to make a 20-pound turkey. Also going to Cozumel in 3 weeks. First time in Mexico. Hell yeah. Papa Grossi does Cozumel a bunch. He says, very good. Nicholas, thanks for all the hard work, Tom. Appreciate you, Nicholas. Joe Turner met Eye Patch Wolf at PAX East and told him about you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I got to check out his stuff. Shiba Turner, favorite NFL player? Right now? I do love Xavier McKinney. I do love him. IH with a tenor. 5,000 people watching, only 1,500 likes. Smash that button, people. Feel free to like and subscribe. Show is free. No sponsors, no midstream ads. All right, so Marks has his helmet on. He's back to the sideline. They're miking up the ref, I think. This is a nightmare. Everybody's getting injured. The refs are getting injured. Everybody's getting injured. Ay. Welcome to tour. They're going to need a Blue Medical hotel tonight. Gil, welcome to Posse. Appreciate you. Out of fire. Refs getting injured. Dogs and cats getting together. Utter pandemonium. This is wild, man. This is pretty nuts. CFL. I mean, it'd be cool to throw some in Canada. God, they bring the turf for MetLife or something. Apparently. 3rd and 2, handoff, and there you go. Stops him at the line of scrimmage. That was Nick Chubb, and so the run defense for the Bills puts an end to that one, and we'll see how aggressive they're going to be, but I think they're going to wind up bringing out the punting unit. 4th down, under 6.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Thursday's more injury prone. I mean, I think the assumption is yes, because they're playing less time, from Sunday. They don't have a full week. All right, yeah, no injuries on this play, thankfully. Ay. What a mess, though. The amount of injuries is insane so far. All right, so let's see what we got here. Stratifier with all the injuries, not sure if football or a War Games match. You ain't kidding. And hold on, we got laundry here. Hairston is now walking off to the locker room. Holy God, Duke, you have the flu? Hope you feel better, my friend. All right, going to be a cha-cha. It's going to be on the Texans, so that's going to back them on up. We got a false start. You think the 49ers are playing tonight? Yeah, that's what it feels like. Everybody's getting injured. Okay. Terry, they tour. I stubbed my toe, and now I'm injured. Yep, it happens. Going to 5. If I was Roger Goodell, I would suspend the game and give the Texans the win. Well, here comes the punting unit. Tommy Townsend's had some nice kicks tonight. And let's see what we got. With 5:55 left to go in the 3rd, it's been a long, injury-riddled quarter. And it's going to be caught inside to the 10 to around the 7 or 8. Ronte to fire. The rest are behind the first half, but they're rallying now. I believe in them. I think they can catch up. I think they can do it. O'Malley, the tour had 2 points from Allen. Should have started Dak. Yeah, I mean, again, you're going up against a really tough defense. It's tough, man. It's freaking tough. My eyes are injured watching this game. It has been a very long quarter. Yeah, Allen is still in. I mean, again, it's only a 4-point game. It just does not feel like a 4-point game. Any Packers player from history to choose, it's Reggie White. The answer is always Reggie White. You could go Charles Woodson too, don't get me wrong, but it's Reggie White. It's always Reggie White. One of the greatest players to ever play the game. 5:47 to go in the 3rd. Ball's on their own 8. And let's see if they can put a drive together. And Allen, under center, James Cook in the backfield. Handoff is to Cook, who is going to find a little bit of a lane, gets like 4 yards. Valentine, they installed fields in Berlin and Madrid. The one in Madrid is amazing. Yes. So I imagine they'll each get one. If I had to pick a 4th, Edinburgh or Paris, though I prefer the former. They'll be playing in Paris. The Saints might play there as early as next season. Dude, Madrid is just... That stadium is incredible. As during the international stadium tour, I got to go inside it. It was electric in there, man. It was so beautiful. All right, so 2nd and 6. Jar out to fire. Checked and confirmed the 49ers are fully bubble wrapped at this time. Keep them safe. Keep them secret. Keep it safe. And now Allen in shotgun. Cook to his left. Takes the snap. Gonna throw. Allen fires over the middle. Caught, but gets like 3 yards, and that's about it. That's Khalil Shakir. That's going to bring up 3rd down. And you're having a tough time. Don Hudson, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, baby. All right, 3rd down. Here comes Will Anderson. Unchained with a fire. Ted's going to be busy taking all these worker comp calls. Again, sorry, Kevin. Just can't help myself sometimes. There's a floozy out here. 4:35 to go in the 3rd. They're getting loud in Houston. And ball's on their own 15. Allen in shotgun. And Texans are teasing some pressure here. I mean, they've been getting pressure on Allen all night. And takes the snap. They're only rushing 4. And Allen fires. That's going to be caught and dropped. Oh, that's Shakir. They're going to say that's a fumble. Oh, man. Either way, it's going to be a nightmare. They're saying it's a fumble. We'll have to see if he made a football move, but this has been a disaster of a night for the Buffalo Bills. Jam to fire at this rate. Tom better watch out because might be the next one hurt watching this game. No pull an MCL or PCL or anything. I'm just standing still. I'm just sitting still. They're saying it's a fumble. All right, let's take a look at this. Does he make a football move? Catches it. Yeah, I think that ball's out. He made a football move. He catches it. He takes a few steps. He turns. Oh, man. Second turnover of the night here for the Bills. 1, 2. Yeah, ball's not wiggling. Yep, that's punched out. That's a fumble. Valid to fire. They showed how the field worked on Sunday morning. Absolutely stunning feat of engineering. It's insane, man. Gil, they took time. I bought my first white jersey. Wrong move. No, just gotta worry about keeping it clean. That's all. You don't want to spill anything on it. So now, great starting field position here for the Texans. Watch those elbows. Ball's on the 22. And Mills, under center, is going to hand that ball off. Going to try the middle inside the 20. So officially the red zone to the 16. Gain of about 5 yards there. And that is going to be Woody Marks. So he is okay. Well, I know what they tell us. Why Texans coach shut down Joe Mixon before the season, before this injury ball? Dude, yeah, I mean, so Mixon, it was reported today that he was not going to play the rest of the season, but then Mixon was like, you don't know that? So I have no idea what's going on with Joe Mixon, man. It's found to fire. What's going on there? Oh, the red? That's the Texans uniforms, Jerry. Mm-hmm. All right, so 3:36 left to go. It's 2nd and 3 after the gain of 7 from number 27, Woody Marks. They're just going to hand it to him again, but this time is only going to get about a half a yard, maybe 1, and that'll bring up 3rd down with 3:25 to go in the 3rd. Again, that's the problem. Bills, their offense has struggled at times, and they're going up against one of the best defenses. Andy with a tenor. How would you rate these as best intro theme? The Heart Guitar, Stone Cold Glass Shatter, Edge, You Think You Know Me, Leisure Doom, What a Rush, New Day, Biggie, $1 Million Man Laugh. Ooh, I feel like Stone Cold Glass goes 1. I Love Me, some Bret the Hitman Hart, You Think You Know Me. Ooh, What a Rush is a classic. And then $1 Million, New Day got really over. $1 Million Laugh one's great though. Handoff Woody Marks again, and he's going to fight forward and falls forward and picks up 4 and picks up a 1st down. Nicely done. Nicely done. Damn, man. CMC Comeback Player of the Year? He could. He's been having a nice season. So 2.5 minutes to go, and the Bills defense just can't get off the field. Ay, ay, ay. Batman with a finish! Boop! For the kitty. The Bills haven't beat us at home since 2006. Yeah, I mean, dude, your defense is just so freaking good. And see, now, this one, I almost picked the freaking Texans, man. I almost did it. And again, it's only a 4-point game. Hands that ball off. Woody Marks just falls down at the line of scrimmage. 2:04 to go in the 3rd. Appreciate you, Batman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Bills, they are definitely struggling with the lack of receivers now. 2nd and 10, 1:53 to go in the 3rd. Yeah, everybody's getting freaking injured. It is a tough game right now. Everybody getting injured. Okay, so now, let's see. Val, that your thoughts on A Song of Ice and Fire, GOT? I mean, I don't know if the books are ever going to be released. We'll see. Winds of Winter, maybe never. That's disappointing. It just ended so poorly, man. And I honestly haven't rewatched it since. And hold on, we got laundry here. I think we're getting a delay of game here on the Texans. Toby to fire. Tommy's favorite Eagle of all time. Yep, it is a delay of game. Also your current favorite. Mine's Devontae Smith, best hands in the league. Go Birds. I mean, technically Reggie White would count, right? Probably Reggie White, because, you know, Packers and Eagles split them. So probably say that. And then current... I mean, dude, like, Jordan Davis is really good. I mean, there's a few guys on that defense that I really, really like. They're just really, really good players. And now, ball's on the 16, fires over the middle, and it's dropped anyway. Okay, incomplete. That was a weird throw. I don't know if I got tipped, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 15. 2 cookies and fire. The Patriots Emperor Palpatine turning the Texans into Darth Vader in the next NFL scriptwriter video. Maybe, if Texans win. Scott Tour, Clay Matthews got flagged for roughing the passer watching this game. True. Valid to our favorite theory, N plus A equals J. Oh, R plus L equals J. R plus L equals J. Third and 15, 105 to go in the third, because there's just talked about for so long, man. And now, let's see what we got. 65 seconds left to go in the third. It's 3rd and 15. Bills got to keep him out of the end zone, man. They're rushing 4, no pass rush. Throws to the left side, and just keep him in front of you, and is going to tackle him down to around the 8-yard line, and that is going to bring up 4th down with under a minute to go. All right, that was Christian Kirk, who already has a touchdown tonight, and they will settle for a field goal because that'll make it a 7-point lead. You can't turn that up. It has been a very long quarter. It's all the injuries, man. Grossi with 20's all-time favorite Packers player. I mean, it was Brett Favre when I was a kid growing up. It was definitely Brett Favre. I loved Bubba Franks, too. But, yeah, it was Favre. And it teaches you important lessons. That's why you don't idolize, folks. All right, so it's a 26-yard attempt here with 23 seconds left to go in the third. And the snap, the kick is up. And the Texans extend their lead. All right, so that's going to go to 23. Again, it's a one-score ball game. It's just the Texans defense is playing really darn well, and the Bills offense has no answers right now. I would love to see what the pressure rate is after this. Never meet your heroes. That's it. All right, 17 seconds to go. And the Bills, they had 8 turnovers last year, tied for fewest in NFL history. They have 8 in their last 3 games. Oof. Mike with fire. Houston has gotten 6 points off of 2 short fields. They really need to convert one into a TD. Yeah, I mean, but they have had offensive woes, you know? Tanya Harding, Jesse, that's tough. That's tough. Crack with a tour. In my opinion, some of the roughing the passer calls have been bad this year. They've been bad forever, man. They've been so bad. Lynn Dickey, there you go. There you go. All right, 17 seconds to go until the end of the third quarter. You just got to show up for like one drive, man. That's it. Oh, Charles Woodson's a beast, man. Just so freaking good. I love me some Charles Woodson. He's an excellent player. All right, so let's see what we got. We're waiting for them to kick this one away bit by bit. Sixers just took you on your Bucks in overtime. Damn it. Ronte to fire the return. The evil umpire's too powerful. Not even Superman Allen can stand against it. And the kick is away. Aztec, it wasn't bad. I like Papa Roaches to be loved better, though. And they're not letting Ray Davis return this again. He already has a kick return for a touchdown. It's going to be a touchback. Okay. So, we'll see. Texan with A2. I've never been a legs girl, but I love Fairburns. Hey, what? he's kicking him. All right, so let's put this here. Okay. Aaron, I think he's trying to play. We don't know yet. It hasn't been confirmed as far as I've seen. So now, let's see if the Bills can get anything going on this offense. I'm more of an elbow guy myself. Ball's on their own 35 after the touchback. And Allen under center. Play action. Pressure again, and he's going to get sacked at the 25. Holy cow, dude. Josh Allen is getting destroyed in that backfield, and that is how the third quarter is going to end. I think that's the 4th sack of the night, if I'm not mistaken. He's been getting beat up, man. I told you this defense is good. It's good. Valid Fire, working on my Game of Thrones fanfic, trying to decide on stuff. Who would you have given the Iron Throne to? Side note, thanks for being a sounding board. Not Bran. I'll tell you that much. Because I still think you could do the Danny turn. I still think you could do it. It's just they did it so poorly in the show. Yeah, is it bad that it's like almost anybody else? Like legit. Tyrion's interesting, but I don't think they'd ever accept him. John would be interesting, but I don't know if they're ever going to do that. I actually don't mind his ending. It's fine. It's fine. So to fire, Roethlisberger's my QB and Spacey my favorite actor. I'll never love again. Nope. Tired of fire, then good, bro. Get enough rest. Not trying to be weird. Just getting the feel maybe you're a bit burnt out. It's understandable. God bless you. Oh, that's my secret, Cap. I'm always burnt out. It's that mid-season, but we're good today. We're good. Rook with a fire. Wondering which will end with the most of sacks, injuries, flags, or first downs. That's fair. Mike with a fire. Bills O-line looking like the Texans right now. It is not good. It is not good. It's not. Sean went up big. Boop for the kitty. Kitty says, put up the sack counter. Well, there's only 4, and it's all on Josh Allen right now. So we get past 5 or something. Maybe we'll start talking there. Odor. But yeah, it's ugly. I appreciate you, Sean. Thank you. Gendry. Mission Fire. It's my favorite streamer, Tom. Still have zero idea who's good, but at least another good Thursday night game, Grossi. That's it. All right, we're still on commercial. Again, heading into the 4th quarter. Josh Allen just got sacked for the 4th time tonight. Dion at least got to, redeem a little bit. Pod the rod. Yep. You used to think J.J. Watt and Cena were related. I get it. I say it. Fire all-time favorite Charger time. Can't say Casey Hayward, Corey Linsley, or Brian Bulaga. Damn it! Gates had LaDainian Tomlinson or Gates. I think it might be It might be Tomlinson. Torque with fire. Got Josh Allen as my fantasy QB, but I'm a Pats fan. Mixed feelings right now. Very fair. Skybird saying with 2. I almost started Prater over Boz. Yeah, that'd been tough. Hold on 1 second. You okay? The cat's knocked something down? All right. Cat's just destroying the house. 7 tackles for a loss. Yeah, David, they've been crushing it. They've been real good. Cat's just knocking things down. Just knocking it all down. Lions arise! All right, and look at this. If the Texans win, they're above 500. Amount that they fire. Maybe not something you'll know, but I love Whedon in his shows, and hearing how he treated Chris McCarpenter during Angel really hurt to read. Yeah, very fair. Very fair. 2nd and 18, start of the 4th quarter. Ball's on the 27 and throws over the middle to Cook, who's going to get it to the 32. Maybe a gain of 5. So, yeah, they fire. Just got off work. I see the score. What I miss. Bills offense can't do diddly squat. 2 turnovers. Allen's been sacked 4 times. Texans defense crushing it. Stroud to fire. My friends made a tier list for teams. We ended with only 3 tiers. Maybe good. Who knows? Definitely bad. Probably. That's fair. I think those are yeah. What about it? And a lot of injuries, including to the refs. 3rd and 13, and it's 4:27 left to go in this ball game. And ball's on their own 32. They just got to try to get a first down, man. Takes the snap. Allen has no time again. Rushing to his right, and he's just going to say, screw it, I'm going to run. He's going to pick up a first down at least, and he's going to slide right around the first down marker. Did he slide a little too early? I think they're going to give it to him. Yeah, it's first down. Oy. Angie, I would if I had to. I mean, they need it right now. KC to fire. El Capitan just finished an essay that took me way too long to do. Just want to say to my fellow college students, keep pushing. The break is near. That's it. Stroud is in the building. Yes. Stroud is in the building. Wait a minute. So does mine just say at Tom Grossi County? Hold on. Let's see. Test. Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. I was wondering if it changed mine. All right, 13:36 left to go in this ball game. So it is 1st and 10 after Josh Allen picks up the first down with his legs. Cook to his left. He's not going to hand the ball off. He's going to throw it to the right side. Going to be caught. Gets 2, and that's it. I don't know how long that's going to work for. That's all the Texans are giving him. That's Reggie Gilliam, the fullback. Route they fire. We can't lose Dubin in this game in the same week. Go Bayou Bulls. Rugby, they fire. Gross kept me up to date with the Bills losing and watching Stark tear up the Palms. Top order in the Ashes. They're a better morning. All right, 12:55 left to go in the 4th. Sounds like a good morning. 2nd and 8. Ball is right around their own 47.5. Allen under center. Gives it to James Cook. He's like, you do something with this. Handoff, nice stiff arm. Gets a first down inside the 40, inside the 35. It is going to be tackled out of bounds. That's going to be a Bills. First down. I think more injuries than flags. I don't disagree. I don't. Steve fire away. I just got here. How'd this happen? 2 turnovers for the Bills. Josh Allen's been sacked 4 times. Texans defense playing very, very well. Yeah, Jake, I don't know why it's doing it. This seems like an unnecessary update. But here we are. We got over 6,800 people in here. Feel free to like and subscribe. Appreciate that. A lot of you. Show is free, and it is free to subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Trying to get to 1 million. And we're 67,000 away. Handoff here. James Cook again is going to get inside the 30, picks up 3 to the 29. Valentine, I hate the Danny turn so much. It wasn't laid out well enough for my taste. Hurt so bad they did her dirty. Just feels like such a takedown of the idea. You could be more than how you're born. I agree. I think that the way it was executed was absolute garbage. I think it could have been done well, but it's just not great. Leon, I did guess 11 flags. I did. All right, so now, 2nd and 7, 11:48 left to go in this ball game. Again, they could have done great things with it, but... All right, Allen in shotgun. Cook to his right from the 29 of Houston. They got to put together a scoring drive here. Handoff to Cook, who's going to fight forward to around the 25. Should be about 3rd and 3 to go. Junior to fire. Work blocked Amazon Prime Video, ESPN, and Peacock from our car computers. So it looks like I'll be joining you for the rest of the season on nights I work. Junior, can you watch it on twitch.tv/Prime Video? That's what I'm watching it on. They may not have blocked Twitch. Just check, Junior. You know? Just check. You know? It works, Deb. Michael to fire. What's your very made wide out that you got attached to as a youngin' and is forever your GOAT? We all have one. Mine's Devin Funches. He played on the Packers for a hot second. Hold on 1 second. And inside the 25, handoff to Cook again, and he is going to get maybe a yard, and that is it. That's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And now there is a decision. Amp. Oh, yeah, twitch.tv/Prime Video, Junior. You got this. You got this. I'm taking a viewer away from me, but I'd rather you be able to enjoy the game. Mediocre wide receiver. I feel like there was a lot of Wisconsin fans. Abracadabras was that guy because from Wisconsin. But I gotta think about that because I'm thinking about just Packers players. I gotta think about that. Hold on. 4th and 1. They're going for it. Takes the snap. Oh, no. Oh, my God. They decided to just hand it off. They're going to lose 2 yards. It's turnover on downs. That's what you do? That's what you do? See, Cobb is my favorite. I don't see him as mid, though. What a terrible play call, man. You're going up against one of the best defenses, and that's what you dial up on 4th and 1? That's what you dial up with? Oh, my God. Horrible. 10:09 to go. A's and fire. Look up Amelia Clark's best season ever. Short interview from preseason 8. Very telling. Oh, yes. Oh, I've seen it. I have seen it. Yeah, that was a Matt LaFleur play call. Oh, my God. Yeah, legitimately. Legit. I mean, at least they didn't do it out of shotgun, but holy cow, man. That's what you call up? Exactly. It wasn't out of shotgun, but that was... Matt LaFleur took over for a minute. Pilot term game, Packers 4th down flashbacks. Anything else would have been better. Anything else. Oh, man. Yeah, if you're calling Cobb mid, I mean, then he's one of my favorite wide receivers of all time, so I love me some Randall Cobb. I just don't think he's mid. Love me Randall Cobb. Yeah, that was not great. That was not great. NFL rigged, no way McDermott just called that. I love how the play call was so bad. They're like, maybe this is all fake. That's how bad of a play call that was. And you're going up against an elite defense. Like, what are we doing? Geronimo Allison? That's a great pick. Yeah, exactly. Let's just run it 4 straight times. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that didn't work. Crazy. Oh, my God. That was something. Sebastian Tour, Davis, Drake May Mills. Cracker Tour, this is why I don't want Brady as head coach for the Titans. It's just, dude, like, what do you do? And they lost 2 yards. Oh, yeah. I don't even know you have to take the points. I don't even know. I think you could. I don't hate the decision to go for it because your offense hasn't been down in their territory all night. But if that's the call you dial up, you're just going to run it up the middle? Oh, boy, man. Ugh. Valid fire. Bills watched Packers tape and somehow thought they could execute the 4th down idea better. They didn't do it out of shotgun. So that's something. It was very, very something. Hayneswood, Tom, I live in the town where your chair was built. Oh, a VP of my company was throwing that same chair away, asked if I could have it and got it for free. Yeah, I love this chair, man. Plus, these things are expensive, too. Herman Miller, I mean, again, quality chairs, but good God, this is the most money I've ever spent on a chair. So I think you got yourself a deal. I always tell people, too, if like any like offices are like liquidating and stuff, like check on there and you can find some good deals. Balls of Fire, favorite mid player, 2019, Devontae Parker for me was special. Ooh, Devontae Parker, I always wish he could do more, man. I think we all did. Balls on the 25 and takes the snap. Davis Mills, handoff to Woody Marks, who is going to get a yard. Tom with a 5, I've been in and out tonight. Is there some reason Josh can't pass tonight? And he's getting sacked 4 times, a ton of pressure, and going up against great defense. Andrew to Patriots, good. Texans, good. Now give in to the hate. Yeah, let's see. Mid? Yeah, I don't know. I gotta think about him. I think. Bo Melton. There you go. Wide receiver, CB extraordinaire. 2nd and 9. Balls on their own 26. We're under 10 minutes to go. 9:31 left to go in this ball game. Throws to the left side, and it's dropped. See, here's the thing. The Texans are going to keep the Bills in the game because their offense is not great. That's the problem. Not sure the Bills are too flawed to win Super Bowl this season. I mean, every team has a flaw, but yeah, the Bills, they have a few. They definitely have a few. Great show tour. These are plays I run in retro ball. Run. Bo Melton, who Travis Hunter strives to be. Fantastic. So 3rd and 9, 9:28 to go. Clock stops because of the incompletion. And now, Mills in shotgun. They're bringing pressure up the middle, and Mills is going, sack him. He's going to throw it away. It's going to be incomplete. Force a 3 and out. So the Bills defense finally does something. They're looking for intentional grounding, but it's going to be 4th down. Richard Rodgers, I mean, listen, caught that Hail Mary, man. Caught that Hail Mary. Now, I don't think their Super Bowl window closed because they still have Josh Allen, but they need additional help. They need additional wide receiver help. Their run defense is not good. So it is not an idea. GFED, enjoy. Alatura, I don't know if it counts as mid, but Donald Driver's a fave. I don't think he would count as mid. I don't think so. All right, so here comes the punting unit. 4th and 9. So the Bills defense does its job. Now the Bills offense just got to do the same. There they fire. Thoughts on Jameis Winston? He's a fun, goofy guy. He has a horrible allegations that make him a horrible guy. If true, it's hard for me. Hold on 1 second. He's going to run across the 35 to around the 38. Yeah, man. I mean, again, his off-the-field stuff, I think you definitely should question that because that's why, again, you should not idolize peeps. But yeah, I mean, he gets this like, oh, yeah, it's just like fun, stuff like that. But yeah, off-the-field stuff, it's tough. Pixel Atura, yikes, Josh Allen has 5.16 fantasy points. Axby to 5 are saying, have you seen Arc Raiders, extraction shooter? Not as complex as Tarkov. Yes, I have not played it, but I have heard of it. I have. Huthwood Tour, the Bears remember Cabo. Well, I know you do. Bio Tour, only 25 seconds went off the clock. Thanks, Texans. Valid 5, they make it. The Bills would have to face the Broncos and pass both their defense and their better offense. They're going to break in the playoffs. Yeah, they got to make there. I mean, they got to win this game, man. They're down by 7 right now. They got to try and win this game. Freddie Mitchell. Oh, Freddie Mitchell. Yeah, I don't think Driver would count as mid. Jeff Janis. Basically 2 Hail Marys too, right? Because, I mean, that long pass 2 out of the end zone, that first one that set up the Hail Mary in that Arizona game. Oh, Kumaro? Don't tell Aaron Rodgers. Oh, boy. Don't tell that. Ty Montgomery. Wide receiver, running back, returner extraordinaire. Jeff Query. There you go. Hunter, there is still hope. The Texans offense going to keep him around. They're going to do it. Matt Flynn. 6 touchdowns, baby. Got a big-ass contract from the Seahawks and never was their starter because Russell Wilson came around. What a goat. What a goat. That's amazing. Okay, we're on commercial, not missing anything. Scotty Miller. Oh, Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller is going to haunt my dreams. Mike Otura, I got another heater. Philip Dorsett the second. There you go. There you go. I know, spend all that Seahawk money. Valid Fire. I grew up with Funches playing with Cam Newton, too. He's a mid-tier 1, too. Very fair. Very, very fair. I remember when the Packers got Funches, we were like, maybe this will solve our wide receiver problems. Nope. Jared to 14. If Texans win the Stroud and General Miz and you have a confrontation unscripted, we'll see. I mean, if the Patriots wind up losing, then, we're having a conversation against the Bengals. But right now, it just helps the storyline. All right, so they're showing the Texans' defense has been dominant. Again, 4 sacks on Allen, 2 turnovers. Ton of pressure. Ay, ay, ay. There you go, Lanny. Yep. Oh, Jimmy Graham. Packers, Jimmy Graham. All right. 2 takeaways, 4 sacks, only 10 first downs allowed. Well, 9:09 left to go in this ball game. They have good starting field position at the 38. Let's see if they can turn it into anything. Allen throws to the left side, going to be caught to the 42, gets about 4-ish yards. Jonathan Atura, Tom, which NFL stadium has the best food? I don't know, but I really respect the fact that the Falcons can have a family eat for like $30, so I always respect that. Jonathan Atura, remember the Matt Flynn game versus the Lions? Yeah, it was 6 touchdowns, man. Beautiful. Alex Dura, I have seen A Clockwork Orange. It's been a very long time, but... And now, 2nd and 5, so they gave him 5 yards there. Allen's going to get sacked again for the 5th time tonight, back at the 35. Holy cow, man. Andrew Tura, don't think Darth Patriots losing to the Bungles. Me neither. Tree, what's going on? Under 8.5 minutes to go. Is that Will Anderson again? Dude, he just... No, it wasn't. He got some pressure, but okay. All right. Good God, man. He's just a monster. Oh, he got his hand on him. Mile of the Fire. We're starting QB to make a Super Bowl. Rex Grossman. I mean, there's some bad QB. Hold on, real quick. Sacked 5 times for the first time since 2023, Week 1 versus the Jets. Allen throws it on 3rd and 12 and sets up just a dump-off pass and is going to pick up a first down. That's Khalil Shakir inside the 30, still going to the 20, and that's going to be a first down. Yeah, I was going to say Trent Dilfer has to be there. 7:44 to go. Khalil Shakir literally turns nothing into massive yards and is deep into Texans territory. Oh, boy. I mean, they blew up that screen, but there was no one over there. Dodged 1 tackler, dodged a second one. That was a hell of a run there by Shakir to pick up that first down. Nicely done. Can't fire Tom. Busy night at work. Only been checking what the freaking fracking hell is going on around here. Why is the moon gone again? What moon? Alex Ventura, Tom, give me your top 3 defenses of the NFL. Right now, Texans, Broncos, might be Eagles after the past 2 weeks. Allen's going to get sacked again. At the 27, that is sack number 6 on the night. Holy cow, man. Yeah, Ellie, they just changed it. I don't know why. 6 sacks on the night. Holy God. There's no pocket, man. They can't do anything right now. He's blowing past the offensive line. Sacked 6 times for the first time since the 2022 wild card, and that was Miami where he got sacked 7 times. Oh, God, I remember that game. Throws to the left side, going to be caught at the 20. Shakir, going to pick up about 5, maybe 6. Trash the 2, I think Brock Osweiler. I like Brock Osweiler. Mid? Yes. Super Bowl champ? Yes. I mean, I think we might have to do the sack counter now. 6:22 to go. Big Bob Tunyon, Roberto Grande, still in the league. Off the tour, those helmets look like candy. And apparently Josh Allen did piss off his offensive line. So now it's 3rd and 10, 6:08 left to go in this ball game. And you got to think, they're on the 20-yard line of the Texans. Just get the first down. Just bit by bit, man. Just got to get something. Ron to the fire. They can't keep getting away with this. Seriously, the Bills' O-line stay in Buffalo? It might have. And Allen he's able to throw it into the back of his offensive lineman. Almost sacked again. Josh Allen going to have to settle for a field goal. Axe to fire. That's no moon. That's a space station. Angelo Tura, dark side leads to noms some consider unnatural. All right, so they're going to bring in Prater here to try and just get 3 points. Ay, ay, ay. If they settle for a field goal last time, again, they're a little bit closer. Dude, holy crap. Yeah, Josh Allen is getting eaten alive back there. 6 sacks, man. And they haven't even sacked the Texans once. 5:48 to go. They still have all 3 timeouts. You still have the 2-minute warning. And it was almost sack number 7. Here comes Prater. They better pray that they make this field goal. 5:48 to go. It's a 38-yard attempt. He missed an extra point earlier and then hit, I think it was a 44-yarder. Kick is up. It is good. Shout with a 5er. That's not Josh Allen. That's unmasked. Geno Smith would have gotten away with it too. All right. 19-23. And with a tour, Josh Allen about to have more sacks than Monet has belts. All right, Bills defense got to do its job now. All right, let's put in the sack counter. I think that this has called for it. Let's do, I know it's late, but we got over 7,200 people in here. Feel free to like and subscribe. Appreciate the hell out of you folks. The show is free. It is free to subscribe. We stream every primetime, every Packers, and every playoff game. Football content at least 6 days a week. And on top of that, there are no sponsors and no midstream ads. Val, they fire a kick on what would have been such a promising drive. Their nightmare continues. And it's Daniel Jones, who's not even getting sacked a whole lot. All right. Put this here. Just 6 freaking sacks, man. It's crazy. Again, it's just that it's that defense, though. Their defense is that good. All right, so this is going to go to text here. Yeah, I didn't think there was a... I think it could have been called for intentional grounding. All right, so let's do this. I didn't think that there was someone in the vicinity. There's a sneeze coming. Oh, there is a sneeze. I feel it. I feel it. All right, this is at 6. Why are you going up so fast? Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Boom. Oh, the sneeze is gone. Oh. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, they got to get a stop, and then they got to score a touchdown. But yeah, this has been a tough game, to say the very least, for the Bills. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit of a better outline now. All right. So, let's see what we got. Let's put this here. Again, we're on commercial. You're not missing anything right now. Am I excited for Stranger Things? I'm like, again, a lot of time has passed. I think the quality will still be good, though. It's just not like, oh, man, I have to. It's just been such a long time. Okay, so let's see what we got. We're coming on back. Texans offense. Let's see if they can put a drive together and end this thing. I mean, again, 5:44 left. You still have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. So they got plenty of time. Ay. It's just been an ugly, ugly night for their offense, man. Truly. It has not been good. All right, so, Jonathan Tour, have you seen Pluribus? Yep, and I'll be watching the next episode right after this game. And the kick is away. Yeah, I think this is giving me enough ammunition to do an Amazon video tomorrow. Returns to the 20, and let's see, is going to get to the 24. He's doing a lot of dancing. Gets tackled back by the 20. All right, so nice special teams there by the Bills. Pluribus is so good. It is very, very good. I'm so happy to be able to watch Vince Gilligan television again. Valedictorian, hear me out. I take Tony Stark with all his genius and put him on Coriel in 32 BBY, or I put him in Winterfell a few months before John Aaron bites the dust. It would be fun in Winterfell. Ash with a tour. Top 5 QB with no defense or O-line. Seen this one before. Wait a minute. Joe Burrow, is that you? Pluribus is the new Vince Gilligan show. It is very, very good. All right. Dallas Fire. If only the Atlanta Falcons, they said this year's defense, the top offense of 2016 would have won multiple Super Bowls, or at least one. Ball's on the 21. 5:35 to go in this ball game. Play action. Mills, clean pocket, throws to the left side, and caught. And unless he was out of bounds, they're say at the 37. Yep, that's going to be Higgins, the rookie. First down. And 5:29 to go. There it is. Hey, Carol. Hey, Carol. Gilligan's Isle. Gilligan's Isle. That is a big play. All right. Caught. Yeah, I was a little surprised there. Let's see the feet. 1. Yep. Toe drag. He got it. All right, so nice catch by the rookie Higgins. Already has a touchdown. And 5:05 to go. Clock is running. Let's see if they decide to run the ball here. Ball's on their own 37. And, yep, hands that ball off. Bills say nothing. Maybe even loses a yard, but gets back to the line of scrimmage at most. And that is going to be Nick Chubb. 4:49 to go. Clock is still running. Kim Wexler for Better Call Saul. Dude, the fact that she didn't get nominated for an Emmy is a travesty. She was excellent in Better Call Saul. Oh, your doggo's name's Gilligan? That's awesome. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, Julio Jones and Roddy White. I remember both of them, man. Roddy White before Julio Jones. And now 4:25 to go in the fourth. Ball is on their own 37. It is 2nd and 10, so no yards from that last play. Quick throw. That's going to be caught by Higgins again. And it's going to pick up, it looked like about maybe 5, I want to say. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. This is a big 3rd down here for both teams. It is a big one. We lactated Don Fred. We do. So it's a gain of 4 there for Higgins. All right. Roddy White didn't miss a single game from 04 to 12. Dude, I remember he was excellent. Excellent. 3:50 to go in this ball game. It's 3rd and 6. A pivotal 3rd down. They convert here. Bills are going to have to start using some timeouts. And now they're bringing pressure. Mills throws over the middle, and great tackle there. Only going to get about 3 yards. And so the Bills defense does its job. We'll see if they call a timeout here, or they're just going to let this clock run. We're under 3.5 minutes to go. The Bills going to get an opportunity to get the ball back. Was throwing short of the sticks. It's going to bring up 4th and 2. So nice job there by the Bills defense, still showing signs of life. I told you, if there is a team that's going to let them stay in it, it is the Texans offense. Yeah, will the O-line? That is the question. No, they're not going to go for it, Tommy, unless they do a fake here, which would be so ballsy. Here comes Tommy Townsend to pin them back deep because he has been kicking well all night. And they run this down to 2:55, and the kick is away with 1 second left on the play clock. And it's another great job here. And it's going to take a Bills bounce, recovered and returned to around the 18-yard line. And that's where Josh Allen will take over. 2:48 to go. 3 timeouts. They need a touchdown. Let's see what we got. Will we add another sack to the sack counter? He put a backspin on that again. It bounced a little further up. We got over 7,300 people in there. Feel free to like and subscribe. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you. It is free to subscribe. A free show here. Andrew Tura, Dan Gamble. I know what I do 5 times if needed. Go for it. All right, here we go. Let's see if this Bills O-line can survive. 1st and 10. Ball is on their own 18. Josh Allen in shotgun. Cook to his right. They can take all the time they want. And now dumps it off to Cook across the 20. Stays in bounds. Gets to the 24. Picks up around 6 yards. Clock is running. 2:38 left to go in this ball game. So, again, they could take their sweet time because they also don't want the Texans to have any time left because this is your last drive if you're the Buffalo Bills. So 2:23 to go. They can't run this down to the 2-minute warning just yet. They picked up 6 yards. And let's see if they can get the remaining 4. Ajax, Grossi all day. Coming up on my 40th birthday. You're a man, you're 40. Ajax, happy almost birthday. Hand off to Cook. Going to pick up about 2.5. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will bring us to 3rd down and the 2-minute warning. We got a good one on Thursday night. Let's see if the Bills can close this out. Ballot Tour 23-19. It's been a good game. It's been a fun one. So, again, it's been something. Okay, my mid-wide receiver, Mohamed Sanu. Of course. Remember Mohamed Sanu. Of course. Hey, Jax, appreciate you. All right, we are on commercial, so you're not missing anything at the moment. Appreciate you all for tuning in tonight. Thank you. Trey Gibbs and Keenan Allen for CMC and Diggs. That's actually not the war. I like CMC. He's going to get a ton of PPR points. Gibbs is great, too. I think it's that's a decently fair trade, I think. That's pretty solid. Yeah, I like Diggs, too. Diggs is getting a whole bunch of targets, so. By the way, folks, we are, because we just hit 933 today, we are 819 subs away from 934K. Feel free to like and subscribe. Appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you. Yeah, the big dog Mercedes Lewis, he's now on the Denver Broncos. He's pretty darn good. Love me the big dog. Okay. Ooh, let's go. John, no, I do not know. I do not know. I am just watching. Just watching. Okay, we're on commercial, so you're not missing anything at the moment. Am I worried about the Bears and their current momentum? Nope, because we're about to find out how real the Bears actually are. I could just be patient, my friend. I'm just going to wait. Wait and see. How I feel about the Packers? Good defense, inconsistent offense. They have the talent. They just got to put it together, man. Wild card. Happy frackin' birthday. Hope you have a great day. A lot of birthdays today. A lot of birthdays today. A lot of birthdays tomorrow. We just hit the 2-minute warning, so that's why we're on a commercial break right now. So again, they got all 3 timeouts, so they can take their time moving down the field. Got to get a touchdown. So, taking their time. In Vegas for your birthday? Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Again, yeah, exactly. Classic. Yeah, the Texans defense is great, man. But exactly, it's the offense. It's just not complimentary football. It is not. All right, here we go. John, your daughter turned 12 today. Happy freaking frackin' birthday. And we're coming on back. NRG Stadium's pretty large, too. They do the rodeo there. It's very, very popular. Very, very popular. All right, 3rd and 1. Let's see what they decide to do here. Okay. 2 minutes to go in this ball game. They faced a 4th and 1 a little while ago, and they just ran up the middle and did not get it. So now Josh Allen out of the shotgun, the back lined up to his left, and the officials not letting him snap the ball yet. Andrew Tour, Texans D, Eagles D, Broncos D, Seahawks D. Rank them. Seahawks defense, I want to see. Their D-line is phenomenal. Eagles defense, I want to see more than 2 games. So I'd probably say let me see. I think the Texans are a little bit above the Broncos right now. Broncos also dealing with some injuries with no Pat Surtain. So I'd probably go Texans, Broncos, Eagles, Seahawks. And then that could change when Seahawks get everybody back. Nemo, got a car, want to donate? I'm pretty sure I've been a stand up to cancer on your charity list. Want to check to make sure they were good. Thoughts? I have, hold on, let's see. I got to check them out. Give me 1 second here. 3rd and 1. Allen and shotgun with the back lined up to his left. Takes a snap, quick throw, and Shakir, who breaks free, is going to be to the 35, jumps out of bounds at the 37, gets himself a 1st down. Stand up to cancer. I just don't remember off the top of my head. Okay. They are not currently rated on Charity Navigator. So you'd have to go and actually read their documentation and see where the money's actually going. So I'd highly recommend doing that. Scott and Ashley, appreciate you. Hold on 1 second. Allen, good protection, throws over the middle, going to be caught across the 40 and is going to pick up 9 yards there. Ty Johnson. Scott and Ashley with Terry. Thanks for all the last time. Enjoy the evening. Flag. Appreciate you. Dallas Fire. If you get any team's offense and team's defense, what would it be? I would take Lions offense with Broncos defense and Chiefs coaching. I like that. I think that's a great combo. Dumps off to the left side. Going to be enough for a 1st down there. That's going to be Dawson Knox. Picks up 3. Smoke tour. Now the play clock's injured. Scriptwriter on 1. 1:22 to go in the 4th. And now ball's on their own 47. They're going hurry up here. Josh Allen in shotgun with the back lined up to his left. And takes a snap with 1 second to go. Throws to the left and is going to be incomplete. Looking for a flag and not going to find one. 1:09 left to go in this ball game. All right, hold on. There's, hold on. Another Bills O-lineman looks to be injured there. He's holding, it looks like his quad. That's Torrance, the guard. Hopefully he is okay. Ay. All right, so he's staying in. Yeah, the clock is injured. The play clock doesn't know what it's doing. And 1:09 to go in this ball game. It's 2nd and 10. Again, they can take their time. They got the 3 timeouts. Michael Daytour, another one from the chamber time. Oh, Akeem Grant Sr. That's a pull. That's a pull. Oh, no. Josh is in trouble, and Josh is going to get sacked for the 7th time back on his 35. Ay. And 56 seconds to go, and they're going to have to call a timeout here. The Texans defense has been all over the Bills all night. And now they have dug themselves into a hole. Oh, boy. Yeah, 7 sacks. Last time that happened was that Dolphins game in the wild card round. They were just talking about that a little while ago. Yeah, they just got no answer. They have no answer. He's holding on to the ball. I just don't know if there's anybody open, though. Allen's got to call a timeout. All right, again, it's 4-down territory, so got 2 timeouts left. Let's see what we got. We have over 8,000 people in here. Feel free to like and subscribe. It's free to do so. We got a free show. Sacked 7 times, tied career high, done 3 other times. Yikes. So 3rd and 20. Balls on their own 37. Allen in shotguns. Got protection on both sides. Jake Couture, the Emperor is pleased. Less than a minute to go. They're only rushing 3. And Allen, they're still getting pressure and sacked again. Holy cow, we got laundry. Let's see what this one's gonna be. Con with a 5-way Walmart gift cards will it take to keep VJ in Denver next year? It's gonna take a few. We'll see if they're actually gonna. We'll see what the flag is. So hold on. Allen's shaken up. The Tour NRG Stadium is now officially injury stadium. It's holding on it's on the offense, but they're going to decline it. 8 sacks. Holy God. JFK to find you. Colts offense, Browns defense, Rams coaching. Ooh, that'd be good. That'd be a good combo. So now, Josh Allen, that is, if I'm not mistaken, that's the most he's ever been sacked in a game. 8 sacks. And he's holding his hand, man. So his hand is banged up. It is now 4th and 27. So they got a long way to go. Not many plays in the playbook gonna get you 27 yards. Ball's back on their own 29. Oh, man. And let's see if they can just say a prayer and get this. The Eagles did do it. And Allen throws it to the right side, going to be caught, then laterals it back, and he's going to pick up a first down to the 30, Shakir to the 25. Holy cow! The Bills pull it off. They do a lateral to Shakir after completing the pass, and it is a first down Bills, and this game ain't over yet. What a play. They had a crossing route deep, and the Texans were not ready for that. Holy cow. Sledman, I thought the Packers O-line was bad. Yeah, again, they're going up against a really good defense here, but 41 seconds to go, and he got out of bounds. So on the 26, Josh Allen in shotgun, and hold on, the Texans are gonna have to call a timeout. What a freaking play to get 27 yards. Shakir has done that twice now, and has saved the Bills. What a play. 8,600 people in here. Feel free to like and subscribe. Free show, no ads, no sponsors. Just a whole lot of free football content. Exactly, 4th and 26 got one upped. It's 4th and 27. Suck on that, Eagles. And now, 1st and 10. Wait, your Bills with the Jedi mind trick. That little hook and ladder. And so, at 27, 41 seconds to go, Davis Mills watching on the sideline. You know what would have been nice? If they settled for a field goal before, then they would have just needed a field goal. They would have already been in range. But I digress. 1st and 10, balls on the 26. They still have 2 timeouts left and 41 seconds on the clock. So again, they don't have to go like incredibly fast here. Allen out of the shotgun. Floats it to the right side, and is that Cole? He's out of bounds. Gabe Davis almost makes a sensational grab, but it is incomplete. Mike and Fire players were sleeping because they thought the game was already over. Brandon Tour, Davis Mills, incredible drive incoming. I don't know if he's ever going to get the ball back. Oh, yep, Davis is out. The left foot is out. It is out. Great catch, just couldn't get that left foot down. 35 seconds left to go in this game. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. It's over 9,000! We got over 9,000 people in here. Josh Allen has been sacked a career high 8 times tonight. But the Bills trying to get a last-second win. 35 seconds to go. Dumps it off to the left side. Has some blockers for Johnson inside the 20. Is going to pick up 9. Will bring up 3rd and 1. And they're going to call their second timeout. 28 seconds to go. Jack, you know they were saving that play for the playoffs. Oh, listen, right now, they needed it. Holy cow. And so that One timeout remaining, 28 seconds to go. Will be about 3rd and 1. This is turned into a game, man. Yeah, gotta get a touchdown. Gotta do it. But yeah, this is, it's been a good one so far. Okay. Yeah, 4th and 27 is crazy to convert that. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, we're less than 800 subscribers away from 934. Appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you very, very much. Will we get sack number 9? That's a good question. And now with 28 seconds to go, 3rd and 1, with one timeout remaining. By the tour, this is the football I want. Allen in shotgun. And he's got Khalil Shakir lined up to his left. He got Johnson to his right, sends Johnson to the left, fakes it, throws to the right side, and it gets batted down. Great play there by the Texans defense. And that's going to bring up 4th and 1. Oh, Will Anderson, who has been a monster tonight, bats it down. And that was the right play call, too. Shakir was open. Anderson almost intercepted that, too. And here we go. They got to get at least one. Worry about getting the first down. You could call your last time out, and then you got a few shots here. Inside the 20, at their own 17, Allen in shotgun. Johnson to his right. Oh, my God, is that a false start? Oh, no. I think the left tackle jumped. I think that's going to be, yep, it's a false start. It's going to back him up 5 yards. Oh, a back-breaking penalty, which is not going to make it easy. And that is going to go to 11. 9,600 people in here. Appreciate you all tuning in for Thursday Night Football. It's now 4th and 6. Do or die time for the Bills. Ball's on the 22-yard line of the Texans. Allen changing the play at the line. Johnson lined up to his left. They just got to get the first down. And takes the snap. Looking. Allen throws, and it's going to be intercepted. And that is going to be the game. It looked like, no, hold on, we got laundry. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. D'Amico don't look happy. Pass interference on the offense. They're going to decline it, and that is going to give the Texans the win. Oh, man, what a game. What a way to finish this. Purple Latour, I wish this Bills team played the Bucks. Yep. Or this is the Bills that the Bucks played, yeah. Oh, man. The Texans defense comes up clutch. I want to see this again. It looked like Knox was open. Oh my God, dude, Knox is wide open. He's wide open on the left side. Allen just didn't see him. Oh, appreciate you, Billy. He was wide open. Oh, that was an easy first down. Sebastian Turra had Cook and Texans D. I'm one happy camper. Yep. Oh, that's a tough way to lose that game. Texans defense, man. One kneel down, and that's going to be the game. The Texans upset the Bills. Their season ain't over yet. First time with 3+ turnovers in 3 straight games in one season since 2006, the Bills. Khan tried to fire. Yes, General Mills, let the power of the dark side flow through you. Alatur, the Strawberries won. Oh, man. Jay with a fire. Pats fan, good. Jake with a fiber, good. Justin Fiber, good. I love that it's the same comment. Let the hate flow through you. Technically, this is freaking fracking football. Yes, it is. I mean, dude, the Texans defense was insane. Space Tour, only reason he was so open was the PI on the O. Well, yeah, it would have gotten called back anyway, but holy cow, man. That game turned into, it was competitive. It was fun, man. I want to see what this was. Hawk with a tour M. Night Shyamalan ending. Lady to Fires. Chiefs fan, I'm happy to watch the Bills stumble. Cordell to Fires. Got here. What I miss? A hell of a defensive performance. Josh Allen sacked a career high 8 times. Hunter Fire. Well, time to freaking drink. Dude, yeah, it was a rough game. So the Bills got yards after that. 326 total yards. They both had 12 drives. Demetrius Stewart, this Texans team will crush the Chiefs. Jake Fire, good. Yeah, General Mills got me happy with him. Dylan to fire. Allen's 0-4 against the Texans at NRG. Sorry, Sam. Yeah, that's a tough game. How many rushing yards do the Texans have? 108. Old Day Fire. Eagles fan here. I live in Dallas. This game's inspired me to spend way too much money to go to the game Sunday with my 9-year-old. Should I? I think it's going to be a great game. If you can, wait until like the day of and see how tickets are. Roberto Day Tour. Can't wait for that Thanksgiving time. We'll see you soon. Andrew, congrats, Mr. Anderson. Bro, you think Allen's issue is this year? He hasn't been the same. Lack of wide receivers. Lack of wide receivers. Today was O-line and I think lack of wide receivers. Yeah. Dre Day Fire. Who's O-line is worse, Ravens or Bills? I think it's Bills right now. I mean, but then again, you're going up against a very good defense. Maybe they fire. Use your aggressive feelings. Let the hate flow. Altuve Bills killed my Grossi picks. I know. I almost picked the Texans too. 6 penalties for the Bills, 5 for the Texans, but 3 turnovers, man. 2 picks, that one at the end, fumble. So, John with the tour, Sith Patriots has something to do with this. Jesse, best NFL therapy on the planet. See you Sunday. That tour saying New England might have the division locked up now. Joseph with a tour we survived. Let's go Texans. Yeah, Allen's hands, I think, were getting banged up all night. They were. Oh, man, yeah. I mean, that's... the Bills are a flawed team, man. They're a flawed team. Again, going up against a very, very good defense. Damn, I wish I went with my gut. It's all good. It was a good game. It did turn into a good game. Luke, the Empire shall rise again. Yeah, so the Bills now, what are they, 7-4? Let's see. Hey, Richard, take care. Dylan Tour, Bills offense only scored 12 points. All right, so now they're 7-4, if I'm not mistaken. So they might be down to the 6th seed. Depends on the Chargers who has that tiebreaker. Luke, thank you for the tour. Yeah, so 7-4. It just depends on the Chargers. I don't know if the Chargers have a tiebreaker over them right now. Phoenix the tour. Knox was only open because of the PI. Yep, I'll do it. That's why they called the PI. Have a good night, Kevin. Take care. Texans, though, sitting at 6-5. They're still 3rd in the division, but Toro, they acknowledge Mills Mafia. We run this league. Yeah, they dropped to the 6th seed. JC, do it. Do it. Damn. Bills got to figure it out, man. They got to figure it out. But yeah, I mean, Patriots, you got to be happy about this. Can't fire, no, moon. That's because it's a battle station. Gotta blame Gino. Just gotta blame Gino. All right, tomorrow, I'm 99.9% sure I will get an Amazon game out. We'll have GPS tomorrow, and of course, we'll also have Friday night Q&A. D with A5. I might get 3 AFC South teams in the postseason. Look to our Mills neck. Josh Allen. And with A5, Bills behind the 2017 Panthers. Superhuman QB. Nobody at receiver. Funches was the best one. And leaky O-line. Reggie with A5. With the amount of entry in the NFL, I believe we're heading towards the end time. Wes Ventura, no excuse now. Keon Coleman needs to grow up. Yeah, you saw Dawkins. I saw that. He was calling him out, and he's like, gotta do it at some point. I mean, that's why they drafted Coleman, man. So, I appreciate y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. This turned into a really good game. So, this was a lot of fun on a Thursday night game. So, I'm very happy. I am from New York, yeah. I just moved to Wisconsin a few months ago. Went to SUNY New Paltz for my undergrad. Yes. Appreciate y'all. So I'll see you tomorrow. We'll have 2 streams. We'll have Friday night Q&A. We'll have GPS, and then I'm going to look to do a Amazon video as well. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. If I don't see you, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday. But thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack Go. Have a great night, everybody. Appreciate y'all. No